Yo, it's yo boy, Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We got Raiders, we got Seahawks. I know Niners and Chargers are playing on the other channel, but you know what? It's the last game of the preseason. Your boy's been working on the merch. We've been working on the fantasy football. It's a busy day. We're about to kick off Raiders with the kickoff. All right, let's go, baby. Close in the Pacific Northwest, Seattle gets a kick, shimmy and a shake. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. Thursday, getting close to Friday. Chris Starlin, what it do, man? Drew goddamn Breeze, Duck Dude. What's going on? Lawler. I know, man. I'm happy that you got chosen. It's going to be a fun year, man. I'm excited. And I'll go over Geno Smith, and we'll go over the obviously teams that are going here, and I might bounce back and forth with the other game. We'll just see how this one goes. But obviously a lot of the starters are going to be resting. But even that being said, it should hopefully be a competitive game. Handoff up the middle. Raiders. Obviously a little more intriguing to me to see the Raiders, just because obviously, you know, with the Niners, you know, we kind of know what we're going to be getting with them. The Chargers I've seen in preseason a few times with Hard Knocks and Gruden. You know, we're going to have to kind of wait and see how it goes. 3-0, though. I don't think anyone really expected 3-0 from the Raiders. All right, Geno Smith, 2nd down and 9. A very short gain on 1st down. Ooh, a little sweep. Go. Okay, nice little gain. Javon, what it do, man? Hopefully you guys are having a good night. Trevor Lawrence ain't even playing that good, and they're still blowing it out. Yeah, the thing is, what channel is the SEC network on? Do you have to pay extra for that? I have Frontier, and I was going through my channel lineup trying to find it, and I couldn't find it through my channel line. Do I have to special order the ACC network? Is that something that I got to do, or is it on a certain package? I just have to look for it. Oh, get up, go. Ooh, 1st down, Hawks. Nice play. You have Frontier also. They don't offer. What the fuck? Really? So how the hell fuck am I supposed to watch Trevor Lawrence then? That's crazy. Yeah, he was here earlier. And like I said, we were working on the fantasy video, going over, getting everything set up. I was working on the merch. So we got some new stuff on the merch available. So if you guys want to check that out, we got our image up there on socks, phone cases, on Galaxies, iPhone cases, T-shirts, skater style with the print all over it. It's pretty fresh. We've been working on it. So we got a couple different designs that have been approved through Teespring and YouTube, which is awesome. But like I said, he was just here. He was here for a couple hours. And like I said, he went home, and he's probably eating dinner right now, getting settled in. But I figured the Niners are on NFL Network, and the Chargers, I believe that has started, or it's going to be starting very shortly. So I'm ready. Figured I'd just come on in and call the game, since it's the last preseason game, period. Seahawks, Geno, going deep. Oh, touchdown, Hawks. Let's fucking go. Wow. There we go, baby. That's some NFL touchdowns for you. Wow. Troll Patrol, what it do? Man. TTG 54. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed now. The ACC is not on Frontier. Like, fuck, I have to like illegally stream it. Like, that's bullshit. Like, I want to be able to watch. I mean, I know they're not going to probably show all of Clemson. I mean, they'll be on ABC, you know, once in a while. But man, that's bullshit, man. Damn it. Yeah, go over the scores for me, all y'all that are in the room. If you guys can type in the scores of the Panthers and the Steelers, if you can go over that. Go over maybe the Niners and the Chargers, any college football scores. A lot of action is going on today. So if you guys could type it in, if you guys know what the score is or you're watching that as well as listening to me, I definitely would appreciate it. I want to try to get caught up because we actually just did the fantasy, try to get the orders and everything picked right. Okay, 9-15 Bears. Panthers win 25-19. Nice. There we go. Okay, nice, Javon. Yeah, I know. Spider Burns is legit. So let me take a quick look here. And I got messages coming back and forth with the merch and everything. It's crazy. It looks good, though. You guys will have to check it out. Let's see here. One moment while I go through everything here. And then I can kind of show you guys, too. So I don't know if you guys can, let's see if we can get it without the light. I think my phone's too bright, so you won't be able to see it. But yeah, if you end up going on the link, you guys will be able to check it out there, and it'll have everything that you can kind of go over. All right, let me turn that off. Everyone is just going crazy about college football right now. I'm hoping everyone is having a good night. Lawler, what to do? I got to respond here to one of the... All right. Man, let me take a look at the scores here real quick. I'm just getting kind of settled in. Damon P. Aquadio, 16-13 Dolphins up on the Saints. Really? Wow. Well, I mean, obviously a lot of backups are in at this time, so we're going to have to kind of, evaluate the talent, for what it is. We know that we're not going to be getting a lot of top-tier talent, but that was a top-tier throw by Geno Smith. Going long, going deep. Touchdown, Hawks. In the rain, too. That was nice. Said Javon, he said, we beat the Rams week 1. We can potentially start 5-0. That's going to be tough. What a tough game to start off with week 1. The Rams? I mean, shit. Like, right out the gates, too. No time to kind of have a warm-up game or, you know what I mean? It's like you got to go balls to the wall that very first game. Who's getting clowny? Not Miami. I'll tell you that right now. I said it 2 weeks ago. I thought it would be Philly or Seattle. Philly, if you want to end up winning the Super Bowl or getting to the NFC Championship game, you need that piece, kind of like that Jay Ajayi, pick up for them in that Super Bowl year. But Seattle, it could probably be the most beneficial just because they're borderline playoff team as a wild card. But with them, that could maybe solidify one of the spots in the NFC at 10-6, possibly 11-5 if they added Clowney, if he ended up being a beast. But obviously, if you're wanting depth, the Eagles roster has more depth than Seattle, but both teams could definitely use them, moving forward. It just depends on who wants to give up the compensation, for Jadeveon Clowney, because I'm not sure if he can stay healthy. Yeah, Daniel Jones, I was telling you, you might have to wait till week 8, 9, or 10. They'll definitely play better. Kay Adams, yeah, she's sexy. Oh, what a tackle by the Hawks. They did you guys watch anything about Good Morning Football today? They did a throwback Thursday, and Kay Adams was wearing a little Bernie Kosar throwback like sweatshirt. I like that. I like being able to see some of the old throwback stuff, from the late 80s, early 90s. Not a lot of people have that type of stuff. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, Bernie Kosar. Yeah, that was sweet. Go. Raiders going to the outside. Nice tackle. Both these teams kind of mirror images of themselves. They both like to pound the rock, right? They both are trying to play good defense. A lot of these backups are not going to be playing any more football after tonight, but still, it's football. You know what I mean? I was thinking I could have, hopped on and did college football. I know Utah, I believe, is on right now or is going to be on shortly, and they have a great chance to not only win the Pac-12 South, but to win the whole Pac-12, even over Oregon or UW. So I was kind of curious on what was going on there, but I'll, nice pass. Go. First down, Raiders. Nice play. John Gruden definitely has this team hyped. Like I said, I wasn't really sure what was going to happen with the Raiders, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they end up getting third in the division. I mean, I could see Denver scaling back. They're going to be fighting for that third place spot. Still think even with the Chargers and all their problems with injuries, they'll finish second. They'll have a great chance to get in with the wild card. And then obviously the Chiefs are going to run away with it. And that's big facts. Glennon. Nice little screen pass. So the real question with the Raiders is, are they going to keep 3 quarterbacks, right? Or are you going to, just go with Peterman as Carr's backup? And Glennon will get cut? Or you'll keep all 3. I mean, if you guys have watched Hard Knocks, Nathan Peterman's played great. It's nothing like that 5-interception first half game when he was on the Bills. He actually has confidence. Carr loves him. Gruden loves him. So, I mean, if I had to have the edge, right now, I would assume that Peterman's got the edge on Glennon unless he shows out tonight. So, nice spin move. Gain of 5. Trevor Lawrence got 2 picks, but 12 carries, 210 yards, and 3 TDs for Travis. Damn. Well, they are playing a cupcake, so I obviously knew that he was going to dominate. Yeah, and then obviously if you guys saw Dylan Moses for Alabama is out for the year. So, I mean, Clemson obviously is the front runner to win the whole thing again. Alabama's depth is going to be called into question, but we'll see if Georgia can nip them this season. But, I mean, there's only 5 really powerhouse teams. You got Clemson, Bama, Georgia, Ohio State, and Oklahoma, and no other team really has a shot, period. I don't care who you are. Those are the top 5. If you guys watch college football, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, we'll have to see. But, yeah, I'm excited to evaluate the talent on Clemson and Bama because you never know. Some of those guys might end up being on your team next season. So I love watching some college football. But, yeah, keep jotting down the scores for me. Like I said, I've been just running around with my head cut off. I worked today, a full day. Then I was working on the merch and getting that all set up, obviously, which is available to purchase. We have some new designs available. Links are underneath on the videos themselves. Skater style shirt, iPhone cases, Galaxy phone cases. We got hoodies. We got the Samuel J with that logo. So we have that logo and then just the NW Sport Fanatics. So I'm starting to make up a lot of the different designs, going over it with Marcus and just trying to put out some nice merch for you guys to represent us. So what channel are they playing on? Right now, I'm in Oregon, so there's 2 games on right now for me. You got the Seahawks and obviously the Raiders, and it's on Fox 12 because it's local for me because I'm in Oregon. Ooh, incomplete, right? So you guys will probably not have this game unless you live in Oregon or Washington or Montana or Alaska. But if you guys are across the country, NFL Network should have the 49ers and the Chargers. And I was kind of contemplating which one that I wanted to do out of those 2 games. If I was going to go back and forth, but just with the Hard Knocks intrigue and the Seahawks being the Northwest team. Ooh, nice tackle. Tackle for loss. Sit down. Hawks, gang, gang, gang. What a play. So let's go over some scores here because I got to see a whole lot, and you guys will let me know. Yeah, the thing is, I don't have Sunday Ticket. I have Frontier here. I'm not sure with where I live if I can get it. I would love to be able to have it so that way I could just do all the Eagles, all the Nolans Saints, right? All the Panthers, all the Chiefs. But I'm going to have to kind of just go with what's local for me. And then we'll do the reaction videos after me and Marcus, once the games are over like we used to with the highlights. But I'm going to try to go live as much as possible this football season. 3 games on Saturday, 3 on Sunday if my voice will let me. Incomplete. So we got Buccaneers 17. Whoa. They're ahead. And the Cowboys 9. Okay. Browns 17. Lions 9. Giants 19. Patriots 29. Ravens 10, Redskins 7. Okay, Bears 15, Titans 9. Packers 20, Chiefs 17. Dolphins 16, Saints 13. 9 minutes left in the 4th, so the Saints have a shot. They got the ball. Rams 15, Texans 10. Broncos 10, Cardinals 0. Chargers 3, Niners 0 on NFL Network. So if you guys are looking for a game to watch, besides listening to me, field goal is up, and it's good. All right. So now that we got to see what the flag party's about. Raiders, Seahawks. Let me check on the flag before we update that score. Panthers 25, Steelers 19 final. I love it. Falcons 31, Jags 12 final. Vikings 23, Bills 27 final. And Colts 13, Bengals 6 final. And then Jets 6, Eagles 0. Damn, the Eagles didn't even get a field goal? What happened there? Okay, decline the penalty. Okay, field goal is good. Let's go. You can probably get Sunday Ticket, and you don't need DirecTV for it. Yeah, I think I can do it through maybe my PS4. If you have any links or any other information on that, I'll see what I can do. Like I said, I won't be able to get the satellite version, but I might be able to pay for it. I guess it depends on my bills and everything that we got going on. Heavy Duty Smokes, what's up, man? How's it going? So I'm calling the game right now, Raiders and Seahawks, and then we'll be going over some of the other scores. And all right, 1 second here. I got one of our guys, Lunar's big Colts fan. He ended up getting in with the drawing for our fantasy, but he said he might have typed in the wrong email in the comments. So I'll have to take a look. I'll let him know. I'm streaming live right now, big dog. I'll have to resend it to you after. All right. Sorry about that, guys. So, again, Thursday, let's see, TTG 54, Bears, Packers. Who you guys got? I mean, that's crazy how the season is already coming up, already. It's like unbelievable that we're finally here. Like all of the drafting, the training camps, the endless thousands of hours that I've been reading and watching tape and going to every team website. It's really starting to finally pay off. We're finally going to get there. Seahawks 7, Raiders 3, 8 minutes left. So Packers, Bears, I'm going Bears all the way. Bears at home. I mean, I love Aaron Rodgers, right? But the Bears got the number one defense. Rodgers will pick and choose his moments. You got Aaron Jones. Who Aaron Jones? Devontae Adams is a fucking beast, right? And you got, plenty of other weapons, Scantling and Geronimo. But I do question their defense. So I don't really know. I mean, we'll see what Trubisky does if he takes his game to the next level. I love Montgomery, Tariq Cohen, Mike Davis, formerly of the Seahawks, at running back. They have a three-headed horse, which is exciting to see. And then, we'll see what their wide receivers do. They're a little thin there. Trey Burton at tight end, but the defense is so legit. I don't know. I don't see them losing a whole lot of games this year. The Bears, they got a great chance to win the division again. And if they don't, the Vikings might win that division. And, Bears can get second place and get an NFC wild card with 10 or 11 wins. Nice run back by the Hawks. All right, first down, Seattle. Lunar, what'd it do? So I don't know if we sent it to, you gave me the wrong email or not. But I was pretty sure that we sent it to you based on what the information that you gave me. So I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not sure if it has to have a capital D for the first part of it or if it can be lowercase with the Dragon Luke. But I'll try to figure it out after the stream is over, and I'll send it to you tonight so that way you can get in. And hopefully there won't be any problems with that. All right, incomplete pass, Seahawks on 1st and 10. Yeah, Paris Campbell, like I said, he's one of those guys. He's a deep threat. He's the burner. And like I told you before, you don't have to worry, man. You're going to be able to win the division. I think Brissett, if you look at the skill set that he has, he doesn't turn the ball over. He doesn't take risks. He was under, the Patriots franchise with Tom Brady's tutelage, with Belichick, even though a lot of people hate him and they're the Cheatriots, right? You couldn't ask for better mentors, for Brissett and Jimmy G and the Garoppolo effect than Tom Brady. So even though they're not there anymore, they'll be able to bring that winning mindset to those other organizations, the Colts and the Niners. And like I said, there's a chance that the Texans win the division, and get there again. It's possible because the Titans and the Jags to me have 0% chance to win the division. But I mean, it really depends on the O-line, right, and how bad they are for the Texans. And if you get a running back to replace Lamar Miller, I mean, that's really what's going to determine everything. The defense will be shaky at times, especially if Clowney's gone. They might get a running back or a left tackle in return, so that could help. But I still like the Colts organization, with Ballard, Reich, the draft picks, all the second rounders they got, Rock Ya-Sin, Bonogu. I mean, I like the Colts team better than the Texans, so that's why I feel overall it's about depth. It's not a three-man, it's not about Deshaun Watson, right? Nice scramble, J.J. Watt, and DeAndre Hopkins. You got to have more pieces than that, and the Colts definitely have more depth. So, yeah, only backups. Yeah, only backups that are in today. I mean, there might be a few guys that they're throwing in there that are going to be lead guys that maybe aren't the starting, but like that second wave, of defensive linemen and a few guys that they're going to be getting in there. Utah, BYU. Let me know what's going on. Because like I said, I can bounce back and forth, but I'm probably just going to stay on this one channel, and then you guys can update me and let me know. I got a lot of stuff on the DVR. I'm probably not going to go to sleep till like 2, 3 in the morning, and I got to wake up at like 4 to go to work. So I'm going to be watching a lot of tape of a lot of college football and a lot of these preseason games, even though it's week 4, just to see if I can evaluate some of the backups to see if there could be any pieces that'll make a name as we go into the regular season. Damon P. Aquadio. I knew D-Jax with the finger. I knew it was going to be an issue, but I was thinking week 1 or 2. I figured, either right away he'll get a splint, custom made for him, or he'll sit out 1 week, let it rest up, take some meds, and then, be good to go. So that's awesome. But don't worry, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside will pick up the load, right? Or any of the other pieces that they have. I'm not worried about that. So, yeah, we'll have to kind of wait and see. Oh, no splint. Really? Okay. Well, I hope that no one goes after that. I don't want him to get stepped on or someone to get dirty and try to injure him on purpose, because I love D-Jax. I've always liked him, from the very start. I loved him at Cal when Oregon played him, Marshawn Lynch. You've had Aaron Rodgers there. D-Jax, like, Jesus, how did you not win, or go really far with that roster? That's crazy. Within that a few-year period, not all of them played with each other, but they had a hell of a roster of players, back in Cal. They definitely have some good pieces. I mean, this year their defense will be good. I don't think their offense will be that great. University of California, Golden Bears, but we'll see. But I'm super juiced for my Ducks. Auburn Ducks, I'm definitely going live for that game. Lots of food and beer will probably be consumed. You're going to see me lose my fucking mind. That's for damn sure. And hopefully we get the W. We need this. You know what I mean? I don't think that they're necessarily a playoff, caliber team, a top 4 team at the end of the year. But if there's a sleeper team that could get up there, depending on Herbert's development, it could be the Ducks. That could be one team. I'm not saying that they're running the table. You know what I mean? More than likely, they're going to lose 2 to 4 games this season, but you never know. This is the springboard game. You win against Auburn, a tough SEC opponent that we can't keep up with, even though they got a freshman QB. That could springboard us. Obviously, you got UW on the road, Utah on the road, Stanford on the road. It's going to be a rough haul. USC, I believe, on the road, but you got to find a way. I love my Ducks, so we'll have to see. Yeah, and congratulations to everyone that made it in fantasy, and I apologize to anybody that's in the room that didn't get in. We have the Pigskin Pick'em, though, for anyone who wants to do that. And if I can get everything organized with all the 25 things I got going on at once, we'll do 2 leagues, and me and Marcus will both manage those next year, since there was just an overwhelming desire to be in our leagues, which is the best league on YouTube, period. It's going to be very competitive. And like I said, 12-man league. I just wish we could have done 2 12-man leagues, because there was probably about 30 or 40 people that didn't get in, and I apologize. But again, congratulations to the winners. We're going to have a fucking fun year, and that's big facts. I can't wait. All right, Raiders. We got Seattle 7, Raiders 3, 2nd down and 4. Oh, nice little run to the outside. We're in the Bo Jackson number, 34. Okay. I see you, Brown. But keep giving me updates, guys. My phone's going crazy. It's hard for me to keep up with everything. I got so much stuff going on, but like I said, I hope everybody is having a fantastic Thursday. This is it. This is it. Like, literally, this is the last game, right? This is the last preseason that we're gonna have to, deal with at this point. And then we got regular season, baby. We got Packers, we got Bears, and then it's on. And then you're gonna see your boy grind harder than anyone on YouTube, period. So the goal is to do 3 games on Saturday, live play-by-play and reactions as many Saturdays as I can, besides the weeks that I'm going to be in Austin at the games, in person. And then probably 2 or 3 games live on Sundays. Obviously, Sunday Night Football is a must, and then I'll be doing a morning and afternoon game if my voice allows me to. Monday Night Football. So Marcus's schedule hopefully will be Sunday Night Football with me, at least for the first half or the whole game. Monday Night Football, at least for him for the first half or the full game, I'm hoping. And then Thursday Night Football. And then on the days, on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we'll be doing the reaction videos together as much as possible for the upload of the videos with the highlights included, and then any ones that he can't make, like on Wednesday, if there's other matchups that he's not being able to do, then I'll do that solo. Like if we have like a Cardinals versus Dolphins matchup, and we normally wouldn't get to it. That'll be one that I can do solo like on a Wednesday. And we'll make sure we try to get in every game for every fan in the NFL this season. It's going to be tough. But obviously with us doing some of the live streams, and even if we do a live stream for a game, if the highlight package comes out with the NFL and we have time to do it, we'll do that also. So there'll be some weeks that we may not be able to do the live play-by-play and an upload with the highlights, but I'm going to try to, as much as possible. That way that you guys can have a library of not only the live stream, but if you didn't get a chance to watch the live stream or only a little bit, that you can check out the highlight package with me and Marcus or just me, and then you guys can comment on that video like we used to do. So it's going to be a lot of hard work, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of grinding, but you guys are the best fans, period, on YouTube, the smartest fans. We're going to have a great year in fantasy, and we're going to have a great year in the NFL, college football, NBA, college basketball, AEW, freaking NXT, Raw, SmackDown. I mean, the whole works. World Series. This is going to be the biggest year for us, period. All right, we got Gruden on the screen. Glennon's trying to get a fucking job. He knows Peterman has got the second string in the bag, at least at the moment. All right, we got a penalty. Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're going to do fantasy. Yep. I got my fantasy draft at Buffalo Wild Wings on Saturday. Nice. Ours is going to be on Sunday. I'll probably live stream and see if Marcus can come here. If not, he'll be at his house and I'll live stream and we'll go over it. Yeah, but we're going to, like I said, with everything that was going on, like I said, no excuses. I'm going to work harder than anybody, and we're going to do a week-to-week update with the fantasy to kind of keep all the guys engaged that are in the league, right, with matchups and trash talk, but then also with the people that are not in the league that want to know what's going on, besides just, with, how our standings are going. I definitely want to be able to do updates with that as well. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Ghost. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Ghost Dad. Yeah, we did a couple videos just a few days back, and all we needed is just someone to subscribe to our channel, smash the like button, and then comment that you want to be in there. And we did the drawing earlier today, and then we did the draft order. And so I'm trying to get the actual website for ESPN Fantasy all configured properly. So I just need to make sure everyone is accepted the invitation email. But if you didn't get in there and you want to be a part of something with us, Ghost Dad, you can actually go to our ESPN Pigskin Pick'em. I think we got 30 or 40 people that are in it already. And all you do is you go in there at Northwest Sports Fanatics 2019, NW Sport Fanatics 2019, and you join the league with a Pick'em. And then you just pick the winner from each week throughout all the games each week. And then the person with the highest score is on the totem pole going down. And, you'll see the leaders with all the people that are subscribed to the channel or that aren't subscribed to the channel that want to be a part of us. And then maybe we can earn that sub. And then at the end of the year, whoever's at the top is going to be able to get a prize, either cash prize, merch prize. We definitely are going to put something together. So not only the fantasy, you're going to be able to get a winner for that. You're also going to be able to get a winner, with the fantasy football and obviously with the Pigskin Pick'em. So it's going to be one of those things that's exciting. So if you didn't get a chance to get in on that fantasy league, you can join us there. We'd love to have you. And it's real easy to join. And then you'll end up having your username, which will typically be like ESPN 432214. You change it to, Ghost Dad, Ghost Dad 1 or whatever you want your username to be, and you could be in there. Sean, the real Jordan. What to do, man? How are you? Oh, yeah, you know what, Pierpont, we always have a hater, you know what I mean? It might be someone from a rival channel. It might be someone that's just, mad about their day or whatever it is, you know what I mean? But like I said, people that dislike the video, that doesn't bother me or Marcus. I mean, you're always going to have haters. We already know that we're going to have the best live stream and we're going to have the best reaction videos, period, on YouTube, regardless of what sport we're doing. So it's all good. Not everyone's going to like us, but we're almost at 20,000 subs and almost 3 million views. So I think that we have enough people that support us that a couple of dislikes ain't going to bother me one bit. All right, shotgun set. Glennon. Luke Wilson, former Seahawk. Okay, nice grab. Panthers with a W over the Steelers. Dude, you know what's crazy? If I didn't have to do the whole fantasy thing and I was actually creating some merch for our Northwest Sports Fanatics, so I was creating, T-shirts and socks and phone cases, and I was doing that. Got it up on the website through Teespring to purchase. And if we weren't doing all those things, then I would have been able to hop on and do the live stream. But we did the fantasy video and had to go over all that, so I apologize. That was my intent, to go over all of those things at that time, but I just didn't get a chance to do it, unfortunately. So hopefully, I'll be able to check it out. I mean, I have it on my DVR, so I know there was some action there that I would definitely want to check out. But nice win for you. You know what I mean? Even though it was some of the backups, still, a W is a W. I don't care. So Damon Piacquadio, 3-0 Utah. That's going to get ugly. Utah has got one of the best defenses in the country for college football. They got some NFL studs on their roster, and they have the best chance to win the Pac-12, even over Oregon and UW, which will probably be the champs in the North, Pac-12 North. So I'm excited. We'll have to see. Yeah, community for sure, But I mean, if I could have had Marcus come over a little bit earlier, we could have squeezed out those things, and I could have made the merch, and I, uploaded it, on our Teespring, and tried to get in there. But we were just so crunched for time. I think by the time I got done with everything, it was already the middle of the second quarter. Oh, is that PI? Flag party? Incomplete. Wow, what coverage. But you guys are the best fans out there, so I figured, it was a tough choice between the Niners and the Chargers. But like I said, the Seahawks are intriguing to me because it's not a lock for them to make the playoffs this season, even though Danger Russ is going to be amazing. Clowney could be a fit there, so I want to watch some of these backups to see how hard they play at home, which they always play hard in Seattle with the 12th man. And the Raiders were a little bit more intriguing to me than the Niners. I've already watched the Niners a few times. I've watched the Chargers a few times. But with the Raiders being 3-0 with a chance to go 4-0, you better believe they're going to try to win this game for Gruden because they've taken on the identity of their head coach. And if you watch Hard Knocks, I think a lot of people were surprised because most people were, even with AB not playing, they were sleeping on the Raiders a little bit, thinking they would be 0-3, 0-4, maybe 1-3 in preseason. And with a chance to go 4-0, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to go to the playoffs this season, but it's definitely going to help the Raiders, confidence. Because imagine if they were 0-3 going into the game and they lost this game. Gruden might feel that he's lost his team before the season even started. And Mike Mayock as well. So I'm happy for them. I always root for the Raiders. Nice. Almost in. Nice catch. He got popped from behind. He's like, damn it. Almost in. On the 1 yard line. The ref helps him up. Seahawks 7. Raiders 3. 1 minute and counting. And they're about to punch it in. Aitman. Nice player in college football last season. Glennon with the screen. And Glennon needs to have a big game as well. If he wants to solidify himself on the team. But if he doesn't make the team and they cut him and keep Peterman, he'll be picked up by somebody. He could end up going to the Colts. I mean, I like him better than Brock Osweiler. But if the Raiders were smart, I would probably keep 3 quarterbacks just in case. But, I mean, that's up to them with the depth that they have. Carr may get hurt, and if you're not fully sold on Peterman, I mean, you'll have to wait and see. But, I mean, Glennon is no slouch. I mean, I had him on my Tampa Bay Bucks. He's just going to be one of those journeyman, backups for probably the rest of his career. He's not good enough to probably be a starter. Neither is Peterman. But I like the swag that the Raiders have. They need it. They needed a change, like the Jets in their new uniforms. Sometimes teams get stagnant and stale, and you need something fresh, a new coach, some new helmets and new jerseys. Sometimes that can be the difference, And it's raining hard here in Seattle. So we'll see if they can punch it in on 4th and goal. David Carr is biased and stupid. He said pick the Jets and Raiders to win. And said Chiefs. Yeah, well, you know how that goes. All right, 4th and goal. Raiders punch it in. Oh, play action, wide open. Throw it to him, throw it to him, throw it to him. Nice sack by the Hawks. What a play. Let's go. I mean, he had the play action bootleg, and he was rolling to his right. You got to get rid of the ball, big guy. You ain't going to make the team, on 4th down, and you're not being able to convert that. I mean, that could have been a pick 6. But look at the speed. Wow. Hawks with the pressure off the edge. It was like a Lofa Tatupu or something from USC when they had him on the Hawks. Wow. Nice little burst. He's pumped. He's like, I need to make the team. Let's go. Oh, Dylan, Clark, I apologize that you didn't get in. We're going to probably hopefully do 2 fantasies next year, 12-man. There was like 30 or 40 that didn't get in, so I really apologize. But all you got to do is go to ESPN's website and then go to the Pigskin Pick'em link and then type in NW Sports Fanatics space 2019, and then you can just join the league right there. It's free. Doesn't cost any money, and then you go through, and all you got to do is not even pick a spread. Just pick straight up who's going to win each week throughout all the games, and you'll get like a point for each win, and then it'll calculate the standings each week, and then you'll see where you rank among all the other Northwest Sports Fanatics, obviously in the room. So I'm super excited. There'll be a prize at the end as well. So, yeah, anybody that wants to do that, definitely come in there. And there's people that are doing the Fantasy League and the Pick'em, and then some that are just doing the Pick'em. It just depends on how it fell. Seahawks 7, Raiders 3, end of the first quarter. Hopefully everyone is having a fantastic Thursday. I can't wait. Tomorrow's Friday. It's payday for me, right? Labor Day weekend. We got Ducks. We got Auburn on Saturday. I'm live streaming for that. I might wear the Oregon helmet that I have. I got the gloves. I got the jersey. I got the chain. I mean, I am ready. I am so excited. Biggest game of the year, for us. And I know a lot of you guys will be watching that too, because it's going to be one of the only games that's going to be on at that time. 5 o'clock, 4:30 or 5 o'clock on ABC, I believe. So on Saturday, I'm excited. Heavy Duty Smokes West Los Angeles Raiders for life. Like I said, I've been always a guy that I like to follow every team. I don't have a bias, and that's why people love this channel. I call it how I see it. And I had originally Chiefs 1 in the division in AFC West, then the Chargers, and then you obviously at 2, and then you saw Derwin James get injured. Melvin Gordon's still out. I mean, we don't really know the structure of this team, but they still have enough talent to get second place in the AFC West, and they still have enough talent to make the playoffs as a wild card. Big facts, right? Then I normally, about 3 weeks ago, had Denver at 3, Raiders at 4, but with me watching Gruden and how he responds to the team and how the team responds to him and watching Hard Knocks, I think the Raiders can finish 3rd and Denver will finish 4th. I really think it's a possibility. They'll be separated probably only by a difference of 1 win or 2 between the Raiders and the Broncos, but it might be a good thing not to make the playoffs this season anyways. There's a lot of talent in this college pool coming up, so if you build your roster for a few more seasons, I think the first 3 years in Vegas, one of those first 3 years, the Raiders are making a wild card. I mean, they're going to be able to draft well, and I think it's going to happen. So Chargers might slide back. Obviously the Broncos will still be on that back end, and then the Chiefs will win the division, and the Raiders will be able to get in. I'm not saying it's this year because I don't believe it's this year. But in the next 3 years, mark it down, the Raiders will make a wild card appearance. I think that, and it depends if they keep Carr. Rumors are swirling that if Herbert has a good season and the Raiders end up finishing, let's say, 5-11, right? And they have a top 6 or 7 pick, that they might pick Herbert from the Ducks and then let Carr walk or cut him. It just depends on, Gruden's connection, if he feels that Carr's the guy moving forward, or if maybe Herbert could be someone that could spark some new blood for Gruden and the Raiders. But we'll wait and see. Ooh, nice run by the Hawks. Breaking that tackle, spin cycle, whirlpool, wash them clothes, once, twice, 3 times. I love it. Hawks crowd is lit, and I'm not sure if you guys can notice it on TV. Obviously, a lot of you guys aren't able to watch this game because it's local to me and I'm in Oregon, right? But the Hawks crowd, even for preseason games, is super lit. Like, it feels like a regular season game. I was there for the first game for the Hawks at home against the Broncos. You guys saw me. We had 4th row seats on the 50-yard line. Amazing. And the fans were so accommodating, and it was just so much fun to be there that it literally felt with all the passion and energy from not only Broncos fans that came out of state, right, from Denver, obviously, people that you're going to be getting from Washington, from Canada, Montana, Oregon. It was awesome. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things in the Northwest. We love our football out here. I mean, we know in the South they love football. Texas loves their football. People love football all around the country, and you can argue who has more hardcore fan bases. But out here in the Northwest with the Ducks, the Blazers, and the Seahawks, as far as fandom is concerned, I mean, we're right up there at the top with some of the other greats, with the other teams out there. Chiefs fandom, Chiefs Kingdom is very, very high with the decibel level. Seahawks 12th man is very high. And then the Ducks, player for player, person for person, you know what I mean? They're top 4 in college football at decibel level, and the only 3 that are ahead of them usually have 100,000 in their stadium, and the Ducks have about 50 to 60. So for every 2 that's at Penn State, is 1 of us, here in Oregon. So we definitely know how to get litty and definitely represent our teams out here, and that's big facts. Oh, Eagles, I can tell on TV too. Well, their fan base is very, very rabid, I mean, if you're going to throw snowballs at Santa, I mean, it's game over, I'm excited for your guys' season this year. I really want to be able to see what the Eagles do, the Saints, the Chiefs. It's gonna be a great year of football. Okay, scrambling out of bounds. And then if you guys watched the video that I did yesterday, about the top 10 matchups, and then I went over the top 5. Can you believe it? Rams and Saints week 2. Chiefs and Patriots at the end of the year, I believe week 14. And then we get Eagles and Patriots Super Bowl rematch. Fuck. I mean, I can't wait. I mean, I got those circled on the calendar. Like, I just hope that all those are on, like, prime time, or at least I have a chance to watch them on TV locally here if I can't, get Sunday Ticket or the app, because that's must-see TV. I mean, period. Those 3 matchups. Shotgun set. We got 3rd and 13 for the Hawks. 7-3 Seahawks. Second quarter, 12 minutes to go. Uh-oh, it's a sack party. You know what time it is. It's 7:47 Pacific time. It's dinner time. It's sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. What a play. Raiders, gang, gang, gang. 3 of them. Come on, Gino. You can't hang on to the football that long, big dog. Trying to make his own sack lunch there. You ain't going to be able to do that with 3 Raiders closing in and sacking the shit out of you. Yeah, Colts versus Chiefs. Well, let's take baby steps, Lunar. First off, like I told you, you're going to win the division. So let's be happy with that. And obviously with the Chiefs, that's probably the team you don't want to play if you get to the playoffs. You probably want to be able to play someone else like the Browns, right? The Steelers, which you end up playing the Steelers, and that'll be a good test for you on the road this season. That was one of my better matchups, top 10 this season. So let's see what happens. You know what I mean? If you can beat Pittsburgh on the road, you're going to be able to compete with almost anybody except for maybe the Chiefs in the AFC and possibly the Patriots. But other than that, everybody's free game. Steelers, Ravens, Browns, Jets, Bills, Broncos, Raiders, Chargers. I think you can hang with all of them. The only teams that are going to be really tough would be the Patriots, right, and the Chiefs this season. But other than that, I mean, you got to be proud about that. I mean, you're a top 3, top 4 team, and your quarterback's not even there. And that shows you how much I believe in your team, and I believe in your organization. You have a top 3 organization right now, in my opinion, in the NFL with the Colts, with their GM, Ballard, Reich, and the draft picks that they've picked. They're spot on. Just kind of a shame that they couldn't protect Luck earlier, but it's okay. Let him retire. Let him move on. You can move on with Brissett. You'll make the playoffs, and then eventually you'll get your diamond in the rough, and you'll get another quarterback, down the road to replace Brissett. You guys will be just fine. I'm excited for you guys. I think the Colts are going to have a great season. No joke. Show the game. You can't. You can't show any game. If you show any live highlights of the game, you'll get a strike or blocked, or they'll block the channel, right? And, we're definitely not going to do that. That's why no YouTubers have the game on right now. There's a reason. So I saw someone on Twitter saying that the Pats fans in Boston keep saying that they know the Chiefs will take their spot on the top of the AFC soon. Well, duh. I got the Chiefs making the Super Bowl this year. And normally I say the Pats almost every year by default because you have to as a fan. If you do your research, but with Gronk, right? obviously being retired. He may come back. He's on that CBD gang right now, right? And then Andrews the center. That's detrimental for their roster. There's holes now this season in the Patriots roster with it. I get it. They got the elite coaching and you have the same, pieces in place for, 18, 19, 20 years. But I just think that the Chiefs are going to be better and they're going to be able to play the Patriots in the AFC Championship game and beat them. They're going to get revenge this season. And we just got to see if home field can stay in play because I think the Chiefs will have the best record in the AFC and probably in football overall, 13 or 14 wins. And if they can run that home field all the way to the Super Bowl, they might not get beat. This could be the year. The only team that I really think that has a chance to beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl are maybe two teams. The Saints with Drew Brees and just with the heartache that they've come over, with these last 2 years, with a good game planning and a great balanced offense and defense with the New Orleans Saints and Sean Payton. And then maybe the Eagles, if they get there. They'll have a tough battle, more than likely. If I can see Eagles Saints NFC Championship game and Pats Chiefs, that would be amazing. I would like to see someone other than New England, to be honest. If we could see Chiefs and Colts, that would be awesome. Chiefs and Steelers, I would take that. Chiefs Chargers, whatever. Chiefs Browns, could you imagine that? With Baker overachieving in that defense, playing out of their minds. Anything is possible in this NFL this season. All right, now we got Peterman in. Let's see how he does. 2nd and 13, little screen. Good tackle by the Hawks. Yes, we did our drawing. Me and Marcus, we didn't get first, second, or third. We got 4th pick out of a 12-man league. So I'm only doing one this season because I got so many people reaching out to me for help and with their leagues that if I need to be able to manage 25 jobs, creating merch for the channel, managing that, doing videos, doing live streams. I'm going to be doing a Fantasy Fanatic Friday where people can donate or not donate. Depending on if, they need help and if I'm worthy enough, then, I can help them out with the lineups. So essentially what will happen, oh, what a big sack. It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Hawks with a big sack. By Marsh Sr. I love it. But people will go over their fantasy lineups with me or questions they have, AB or Mike Evans, who do I start? They'll tell me if who they're playing and over the matchups, and then I'll be able to help them out. And obviously we'll be getting donations on that live stream, for obviously me giving them the advice. And I'm going to try to help as many people win their championship league this season or at least get to the championship game. And it's important. There's a lot of cash prizes, trophies, bragging rights. And like I said, in most leagues that I participate in or help, I usually don't finish any worse than third. So out of 12-man leagues, it's usually first, second, or third, either if I'm helping or if I'm in the league. And me and Marcus, we got third last season. J-Mo ended up from the Niner gang, won it last year. We just had a lot of injuries, and usually that's what derails you. It's not really bad decisions in your picks, week to week. It's usually injuries that just kill you. Or someone that gets benched, on that last week, like week 16, like if you have like a Julio and then they bench him and then you're fucked because you're expecting big points out of him and your backups aren't as good. But you guys know how that goes, and most of you guys play fantasy football in this room, so. Yes, Northwest Sports Fanatics, and then it's 2019. All Northwest Sports Fanatics, NW Sport Fanatics all together, and then a space 2019 for the Pigskin Pick'em. You can just add yourself to that group, and that'd be awesome. I appreciate you guys coming in there. Yeah, the Seahawks, like I said, I think they have a great chance to make the playoffs. There's only 2 spots, as you know, in the NFC, and it's going to be packed. Seahawks are going to be fighting for a spot, right? Because the Rams are going to win that division. Cowboys are going to be fighting for the spot. The Bears or the Vikings are going to be battling for a spot. The Falcons and the Panthers are going to be battling for a spot. So out of all those 4 or 5 teams, you're only going to have 2. So it really just depends on health, right? And maybe like if Jadeveon Clowney joins Seahawks, that'll give them a little bit of an edge because they need it. They're the team in need the most out of all the NFC teams, in my opinion. Zeke needs to come back to the Cowboys, but Seattle needs more depth. And if they get Clowney, it's really going to help their chances of making a wild card, personally. I don't see them going to the Super Bowl or anything like that, or even an NFC championship game, but I think that they could be a solid team and make the playoffs this year. They just need a little bit more stability on their defense. Obi-Wan Jacoby, nice one. I can't wait for all the different names that we're going to have. So, yeah, 5th pick. Yeah, it's crazy. And it's crazy when we did our fantasy, with the picks, the last two people that we had that made it got the second and first pick. I've never, ever seen that out of a 12-man league when you're actually, the people have been picked and you're going based off draft order. The last two names that were announced get the second and first pick out of 12 people. 11 and 12 get the first and second. That's crazy. But you know what I mean? I know that they're going to be able to dominate. One of them is a New Orleans Saints fan, so that means Kamara is going off the board at 2. And then first pick, we'll have to see where they go. If they go Saquon, more than likely. But, yeah, I'm excited. Lindsay, what'd it do? Oakland starters. Oh, none of the starters have played. Like I said, Gruden and Pete Carroll are very smart, so they're just trying to play a lot of the backups just to make sure as we go into the regular season that a lot of the guys stay healthy, which is smart. So your dress rehearsal was last week, so you don't want to have any of your starters in, not even for a series, because you don't want to risk Russell Wilson, tearing an ACL, or you don't want to risk Carr, blowing out his Achilles in the last game of preseason where it doesn't mean as much. I mean, the game still means something, especially for the Raiders, because if you go 4-0, that's going to mean a lot for the players, Gruden and Mayock, saying, hey, we might not make the playoffs this season, but we're coming, especially when we come to Vegas. All right, shotgun set. Gino. Nice defense by the Raiders. Yeah, that 80-yard field, that was crazy. Well, they shouldn't even have that game there. Dumb, right? But I'm excited. Once the Raiders go to Vegas, my goal is to go. I want to check out that stadium. It doesn't even have to be the Buccaneers that have to go there to play them. I just want to go. Lindsey Burrell. Terry Wright. So the score is Seahawks 7, Raiders 3. Second quarter, 8:57 left in the second quarter. Nice defense by the Raiders. Oh, AJ3, the Saints fan I was just talking about, he says, super hype, pick number 2. Sheesh! Like it was meant to be, but who dat, baby? So you already know AK-41, Kamara. I would be shocked, him being a Saints fan, if he doesn't pick him at number 2. And, Kamara normally is going to get picked 1, 2, or 3, just depending on preference. Saquon, right, Run CMC, Christian McCaffrey, or Kamara. Those are going to be your most likely first 3 picks for most people's drafts, unless you get crazy. Gino? Laser? Touchdown, Hawks. How did they squeeze that laser throw in there? Touchdown, Seattle. I love it. Russell Wilson loves it. He's running up and down the sideline. He's excited. Nice play. And listen to that crowd. That Seahawks crowd is lit. Okay. I see you. Geno Smith. Shotgun set. Just plants his feet. Boom, with the laser. Hollister right in between the numbers. I love it. I knew that we were going to get some touchdowns too, and we were going to have some good play, in this preseason. A lot of people thought all the games are going to be like 6-3, 9-6, 10-7, 10-3, 3-0. But I knew most of the games in this preseason, even with backups, they have something to prove. Because, if you play good in this last game, you make the roster. That's big. Or the practice squad. And if guys get hurt, you're going to be in the rosters. So Russell Wilson's calling the plays, baby. Oh, Lindsay, it's all right. It's okay. We still got time. We got the second half. So we'll see how it goes. Seahawks 14, Raiders 3. Raider fans a little worried, but don't be. Things will be okay. All right. I'm getting so many messages here. So I appreciate all y'all. All right. Oh, whoa. I just looked down all of a sudden, and then look at that. One of the most loyal Eagles Fly members. Who you picking at 4th, considering the top 3 are gone? Just wondering for a friend. Yeah, I bet, since you got the 5th pick, bud. $9.99. Thank you so much, bro. Like I said, You and Jason Most, JMO, are the only two people that ended up in our drawing, ended up getting selected, and you guys played last year. He won it last year. Your name got selected this year, so you definitely have a lot to prove. No trades this year, you know what I mean? You're picking 5th, we're picking 4th, but your dedication in drafting and your fandom and just your appreciation of me, Marcus, the channel. I love you, man. I appreciate you. Just knocked over my fucking remote. Getting so excited about the $9.99. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. And yeah, for a friend, I bet. Well, if we end up doing a live stream, you may figure out who we're drafting. Me and Marcus went over a few different names, and our strategy is going to be different this season than, compared to last. So, it'll really depend on what you do after us. And then obviously it'll go back in a snake, so we'll have to see how it goes. Jessica from Alaska gets to pick 12th, but then she goes back to back. So even though you pick 12th, sometimes if you hit on those 2 picks, you'll be all right. So, EJ, 8 tackles. Whoa, okay. In a half, okay, I see you. I love Peterman. And honestly, Lindsay, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, follow me on Twitter. A fan of this channel if you're new or you've been around for a while. I love seeing females that love sports. I love seeing, new subscribers, join in. But I'll tell you right now, if you're a Raiders fan, you have a lot to look forward to. You may not make the playoffs this season, but sometimes if you take one step back and you don't make the playoffs, and then you pick the right pieces in the next 2 years in the draft, and you take 5 steps forward, you're going to be setting yourself up for, success when you're in Vegas, and that's going to be exciting. You guys are coming. I mean, I'm telling you, you know what I mean? Like with that Khalil Mack and the Amari Cooper thing, it hurt at first because you're like, what the hell? These are our best players. But with Farrell, Abrams at safety, and Josh Jacobs, you got 3 studs that are starting for you guys for 4, 5, 6 years straight. I mean, you guys got winners in those 3 picks. All starters. They're going to be amazing players. So I'm excited for you guys. You know what I mean? I'm a Bucs fan. I'm a John Gruden guy. Obviously, I saw, what the development was with him before he came to the Bucs and helped me get over the top against you guys. But I always root for John Gruden. People think that he's too old. He's out of the loop. He's been gone too long. You'll see. It may not be this year he makes the playoffs, but just you watch. In the next couple years, he'll get that team to a wild card. He'll get that team to compete. And if the Chargers and the Broncos get banged up, whoa, let's go. Go. Nice run. First down, Raiders. Like I said, if the Chargers end up having more pieces that get banged up, right? Michael Pierpont just dropping the money, dude. Thank you so much, bro. You know what I mean? Like if they end up getting more pieces injured with Rivers, Keenan Allen, Broncos, maybe Lindsey goes down, a few other pieces, right? At that point, maybe the Raiders can overachieve from a team that normally would win 5 to 8 wins, maybe all the way up to maybe a 9 or 10 win team. But the only way that's going to happen, right, is if you got to have people in front of you get injured and you have some things happen where you can move up. But I like the roster. You guys are on your way. Can I buy the information off of you, D-Hop or someone else? Look at you, $9.99. I appreciate you. Michael Pierpont, one of the best period fanatics, Philly fanatic, period, on the channel. Thank you so much, bro. $9.99 donation, another $9.99 donation. And if you guys are wondering why he's being so generous to me right now, it's because in our Northwest Sports Fanatics second annual fantasy football draft, right? I pick 4th with Marcus. He picks 5th. So he's trying to get the intel. I see what you're doing. You're trying to get me to open up some of the secrets that we got. But you know what I mean? We got to keep that hush hush, you know what I mean? But if I go on a live stream, obviously you'll know who we're talking about once we go live for the draft, which will be exciting. And all y'all can go in there as well while we do our draft. It's going to be fun. And it's going to be some tough decisions to make. Because obviously, if you have the 4th, the 5th, the 6th pick, normally you're not going QB, you're not going Mahomes. If you reach for Mahomes, that's silly, with all these quarterbacks that are going to be in the league. So a lot of times you're going to be sitting at, who do you pick there? What's logical? Running back or wide receiver, maybe a tight end. I mean, it just depends on what you want to do. Tight end I wouldn't go for just because that's way too high. You know what I mean? You want to definitely wait for like a Travis Kelce or a Zach Ertz, Kittle. You don't want to pick them in the first round. But someone will probably reach for for Travis Kelce in the first or second round just because of the lack of depth at the tight end position. So we'll have to see. Yeah, well, Jacobs is going to be, Lindsay, your starter. So he's going to be your bell cow. He's going to be your Marshawn Lynch. He's going to be the best running back that you guys have had since Darren McFadden. Probably better. I really like the chances of him winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. It's going to be between Kyler Murray, right? Even though their team's going to suck, he's going to be running for his life. But quarterbacks usually have the edge, right? Jacobs will be in the mix because he's going to get a lot of opportunities from Gruden. He'll probably get 20 touches a game, and he's going to dominate. I love Jacobs from Alabama. You guys got a winner there. And then I think David Montgomery from the Bears could be the next Matt Forte. Those will be the three guys to keep an eye on for Offensive Rookie of the Year. And on the defensive side, I mean, you got Spider Burns on the Panthers, Devin Bush on the Steelers, Devin White on the Bucks, Quinnen Williams on the Jets, Josh Allen on the Jags. I mean, there's so many pieces. But as far as offense is concerned, they're not going to risk Jacobs getting hurt because he's their number one as a rookie. He's going to be amazing. A lot of Raider fans are going to buy that jersey. You know what I mean? That's big facts. Besides the Antonio Brown. Fly like a butterfly, sting like AB. It's going to be a nice little combo. Carr, AB, Jacobs. Got a nice little trio there. You guys are going to have a lot of fun watching those three. Period. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, Michael Pierpont, $9.99 donation, $9.99 donation, $4.99. Who do you like more, Devontae Adams, D-Hop, or David Johnson? Whew, man. I mean, it just depends on your strategy, big dog. It just depends on who you like. I know a lot of people, have David Johnson up there, but I mean, with the offensive line, it's kind of like, do you trust David Johnson from a couple years ago? He'll be 2016 David Johnson, or will he be like last year's David Johnson, right? We don't know. He could end up being a top 10 running back in fantasy, or he might be middle of the pack. I mean, I could see it going both ways. And obviously with wide receivers, there's a lot to choose from. You got to see who's there. You know what I mean? Who you like. Adams is great, right? DeAndre Hopkins is great. AB is great. Michael Thomas is great, right? There's a lot of... Oh, he clunked it. Wow. I can't believe they missed that. Crazy. Yeah, so, I mean, you'll have some tough decisions, man. You know what I mean? And I love you. Appreciate you. With the $25 donation, Pierpont, you're the man, bro. Like I said, I love you, man. Your competitive nature. And I love it when you ask these questions because obviously me answering these questions, it's not for just the people in the room. You're trying to get a gauge on seeing where I might go, right? But obviously me and Marcus, we're going to have to discuss it. But, yeah, I mean, you got a lot to go for. Because, I mean, either at that fifth pick, you're going to have to pick a wide receiver or a running back more than likely. So it just depends on who you like personally. You know what I mean? And your strategy. Wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, wide receiver, right? Wide receiver, running back. I mean, there's so many combinations that you can go through. It just depends on who's going to be there and who you like. But the one thing I do know about you and me and a lot of the other, hardcore fantasy guys, you're not going to pick too many of your home team. You're not going to pick too many Eagles. You might end up picking a couple because it's just you love your Eagles, fly, you love them, right? But you got to make sure you have a lot of stability in your lineup so that way when you have a bye week, you don't have Carson Wentz, Miles Sanders and, Alshon Jeffrey because then you're going to be screwed in your bye week. So, but yeah, we're definitely going to have some decisions to make, Pierpont, on what we do, and we're in a good position to be able to win the league. Still at 4th and 5th pick. You better believe that. Uh-oh, it's time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 Raiders. Good pressure. I love it. Ryan Strick, Orion in an interview, Travis Kelce said, we're going to pass. When you think we're going to run, we're going to pass. And then when you think we're going to pass, we're definitely going to pass. Yeah, no kidding. But the running game is so balanced with that roster. It's going to be really exciting to see how many points they score this season. They're definitely going to lead the league in scoring, in my opinion. There's only a couple other teams that will be able to keep up. Rams, Saints, Eagles, you know what I mean? But with that Chiefs offense and the Legion of Zoom, Andy Reid calling plays, getting those running backs involved, getting D'Anthony to re-sign with the cherry on top, just extra. It's going to be fucking awesome. I'll tell you that. Lindsay says, I got Jacobs winning Rookie of the Year. I think there's a great chance. I've been telling people all along, Lindsay, Jacobs is the real deal. If you watched him at Bama, or if you haven't, go back and watch his Alabama highlights on YouTube. Amazing player. You know what I mean? And you guys needed a stud running back. You know, it's like my Tampa Bay Bucks. I don't have a running back, so how do you expect us to win fucking games? You need to have a solid O-line, running back, and defense. You know, that's the key ingredients to having a good football team. Your quarterback doesn't have to be great. He just needs to be above average, you know? He said, I'll pick the Eagles D in the last round. That's it. Well, not unless someone else picks them first, right? Who knows who will grab the Eagles D? Someone might grab them before then. So I forgot you already have my rankings. As I'm wondering when you were going to bring that up. I definitely got a few pieces of info. You know what I mean? But to be honest, I mean, regardless of your rankings, you know, and my rankings, the way we think about football is very similar because we're sport fanatics, right? So, hey, you know, we'll see how it goes. What you might pick first might not be what me and Marcus pick. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see. But thank you so much, bro, for your generosity. We're going to have an amazing year. And like I said, you know, you've been around on the channel for quite some time. Your donations are very much appreciated. And I'm excited to have you in the league and to be in a lot of the videos and the live streams. You're a regular. You comment a lot. On the days that you can't donate, you're always engaged with everyone else in the room. I love that. You know, you're going to be commenting in our reaction videos with the highlights that are uploaded. You know, that's exactly what we want. Someone that's a subscriber, that's loyal, that smashes the fucking like button, someone that donates when it, you know, feels that we're doing a good job. I love you, man. Thank you so much, dude. That's awesome. $30 in donations by Michael Pierpont. Just him alone. I love you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. And like I said, a lot of the money with the donations is going to come back to y'all. Like I said, I'm going to end up using, like at least on my portion, probably 40% of what I get in my portion will go back to giving out T-shirts, hoodies, you know, taking people to Ducks games and Blazer games and Mariner games that have never been before or have only been once before. You know, I want to be able to give back as much as possible. And there's going to be a lot of contests for merch. And definitely, Pierpont, you know, I'm going to definitely get you like a hoodie or a T-shirt. You know, I'll be able to send you something. If you want a phone case, if you end up looking at the links below, I've been working really hard on making the designs, and I just came up with new designs for, obviously, our logo, a skater-style shirt with the pattern all over the front, a hoodie, phone cases for iPhone and Galaxy, socks that are legit. I mean, if you guys check those out, if you guys are sock people or like sneakerheads like me and Marcus, you'll get a kick out of them. I think you'll like them. But we've been putting in a lot of effort on those to make sure that they look nice and, you know, support your Northwest Sports Fanatics family. You know what I mean? We appreciate you. Yeah, and like I said, go through them. Like I said, we got ones that have Northwest, NW, Sports, Fanatics stacked up on each other with a little snow on the letters, the snow cap letters for us being here in the Northwest. We got ones with the logo, right? On the hoodie, and then we got ones that have that icon and that all over the front on the T-shirt, on the socks, on the phone cases. They're pretty sweet. Like I said, I tried to make them, you know, where it would be fresh, iconic, you know, something that has swag that I would buy instantly, even if it wasn't my product itself. You know what I mean? And I've been getting a really good response from the fan base and friends and family. So I hope you guys love them. And if you guys get a chance to check them out, underneath every video, just click on the links, or you can go to teespring.com and then type in the search bar NW Sports Fanatics, hit enter, and then you guys will be able to see we have, I believe, over 50 items available to purchase. T-shirts, hoodies, phone cases, coffee mugs, and I got a lot more stuff that I'm working on, because the more work I put into it, the more merch that's going to be available for you guys to buy and rep us, you know, and that'd be great, you know, because obviously, as you know, we're the best sports YouTube channel, period, that's out there. Pierpont with the mad donations. Thank you, man, brother. Appreciate you. Lunars, I might have to get a purple hoodie. I mean, we got all kinds of colors. So, like I said, when you guys have a chance, check it out. Like I said, they have premium hoodies. They have the regular hoodies. They have different color combinations. And some of them are wild. They got, like, neon green and the pinks. I mean, I'm a color guy, so I like to be able to kind of, you know, end up having a lot of variety in my colors and my fashion, because fashion's really big for me. I'm not sure if you guys noticed that, being fans, but I always switch up my jerseys. I always switch up the swag. I always have unique items, like the chains and everything. So, fashion and sports and throwback jerseys, all that stuff is definitely important to me. Fly, Northwest Sports Fanatics, fly. Touchdown, Utah. Pick 6, no way. Crazy. Raiders will finish second in the division, Tommy H says. It's possible. You know what I mean? You got to think the Chargers are going to be the team that, at the moment, are going to be sitting in that position, right? And you're still going to have to battle the Broncos, for that third spot. But with that being said, there is a chance, to kind of overachieve and to kind of prove the doubters wrong, right? And like I said, if you watch Hard Knocks and you watch the team, in the NFL, worst to first or third to first or second is possible. But with the Chiefs being, in my opinion, the best team in football this season going into the regular season, you're not going to beat them, right? But there is a chance to get second place, and that's big facts. And I'm a Bucs fan. I'm being real. I don't cater to anybody. I don't, try to say this team or this team. I call it right down the middle on what I see, and that's why we have so many fans of this channel, because, you guys respect that. And I love that about you guys, too. Tommy H, you're really into fashion? I mean, not a lot of people are. I mean, I know girls are into that with the shoes, matching. But for me, I always got to be matching. The T-shirt, the shoes, the hoodies, the jackets. No matter what it is, I'm always trying to, laces, different swaps, you know what I mean? If you guys, do Jordans or I like Vapor Max. I'm a Vapor Max guy. So after you go Vapor Max, you don't really go back to anything else. I mean, they're expensive. They're $200 a pop. But I mean, as far as comfort level and style, it don't get better than that. They are so comfortable. You feel like you're walking on air. I don't know if any of you guys have any Vapor Maxes, but Jesus. Amazing shoes. And they last a long time too. All right, shotgun set for the Raiders. Let's see if they can get on the board and get a couple first downs. Uh-oh. Looks like that's on the defense. Neutral zone infraction. Seattle. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first half. Seahawks 14, Raiders 3. Under Armour guy, okay. You know what's funny? Do you have Under Armour slips? Because those are the most comfortable slips that they have out there. Little slips and, sandals. They're fire. I've had those for a couple years now, and everyone that sees me with them on and they try them on with the gel that they have on the bottom of your feet, hands down, better than Jordan Brand, better than Nike, better than Adidas. If you haven't bought any Panthers fan, buy some. They are insane. They're insane. They're the most comfortable slips that are on the market, the slides. Oh, they're amazing. That's the only Under Armour thing that I own are those slides, the Under Armour. They are amazing. I got red and black ones with the red on the top for Blazers and Bucks. Not too much. Like $20, $30. They're the comfort. Literally, they're so comfortable. I'd pay $50 for them. No joke. And they're stylish too. They're fresh, man. I've had 3 friends copy me after they seen what they look like and they tried them on, and they just throw their other slips away. They're like, I'm never gonna wear these again. Yeah. You wear the Nikes, but the thing is, if you're about comfort and style, try the Under Armours. I swear, even if you don't own anything Under Armour, which I don't, right? But the only other Under Armour thing that I would buy and rock is The Rock, right? Dwayne Johnson, he's got the Rock shoes and he's got the Rock apparel. That shit is fly. I definitely would rock that stuff. Ooh, big hit, but it's always sold out. When Rock stuff comes out for Under Armour, it sells out immediately. He's got training shoes for working out in that are fresh. They got the Brahma Bull on the back. They're so fly. He's got gym bags and all kinds of really fresh stuff with the logo. One of these days, I'm going to get my hands on one, but it seems like anytime he releases something, because I follow him on Twitter and Instagram, I love The Rock. Same birthday as me, 10 years older. He's my brother. Brahma Bull, May 2nd, 1972 for him, 10 years older than me. Amazing apparel. But try the slides. Go to any mall or go into any store and try the Under Armour slides. I promise you, you won't wear your other slides ever again. Nikes, Jordan Brand, Adidas, Nike, those are going to go, maybe not in the garbage, but those are going to be your backups once you actually try them on. And trust me, I wouldn't vouch for them unless I know what I'm talking about. Big facts. Adam Dawson, what it do? You know I'm the go, baby. Look at the donations. Do you see the love by the fans there? Michael Pierpont, Michael Pierpont, Michael Pierpont, Michael Pierpont. Like that? $30 by just one guy? Northwest Sports Fanatics, what it do? So, Dawson, are you about to have your fantasy draft? Do you need help? Or did you complete it already? Money well deserved. Yeah, you know, Adam Dawson, for everyone that's in the room, he works with me at my job right now for Verizon Business. Cool guy, loves Blazers, loves sports, loves football, just an all-around stud. You know, a guy that I can just talk sports with all day long. And I think this is one of the first times that you decided to come in the room, and you can see what we're about. Man, this is what we do. I'm calling the Raiders and the Seahawks. And like I said, if you got any questions for your draft, if you need help, I got you all season long, homie. I mean, if you need that help, I got you. I'll be doing a Fantasy Fanatic Fridays where, you know, if you need help with that, I'll be able to help you. And Dawson, go to teespring.com, right? And then type in NW Sport Fanatics. Take a look at our merch. I just made brand new phone cases, hoodies, and t-shirts. I think that you're going to be impressed, bro. I spent some time doing that. We had our little fantasy drawing earlier, and I've been grinding, man. So we got some brand new designs that I just made this afternoon. Super lit. And I'll end up showing people at work tomorrow. I think they'll like it. Panthers fan, once I get sponsored by Under Armour, I'm donating my first paycheck if that ever happens. Let's go. See, that's love right there. Chip Kelly lost his first game. Well, you know that. You know, obviously him leaving the Ducks. Omer Muich. Yes. Yeah. But you did get picked, though, right? You got picked in the drawing. Omer Muich, my guy. From one big O to another, I'm happy to have you in the league this year. This is the biggest, arguably one of the biggest fans, period, the biggest donator of the channel, Omer. Yeah, and I hope that you signed in. I think there's only one person, Lunar, the Colts fan, that I got to resend the email to, but just make sure you agree to the email so that way you can click to confirm on that, so that way that we can have you in the league, and then obviously with draft position and everything. But Omer, the good thing is it's a snake league. So if you're in a 12-man league, you have 10th, then you're going to be picking right again, you know, like 4 picks later. So it actually could work out in your advantage, you know, depending on who you pick. I mean, picking late isn't always the worst scenario. I mean, I've won leagues where I've picked late, and I've helped people win leagues that have picked 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th before. So it's not impossible to win the league or get good players. And that's big facts. Pierpont says, I'm trying to take over the top of the donations. Omer, you see that? Pierpont donated $30. He's trying to get some intel because he's picking 5th in our league, and me and Marcus pick 4th. So he's trying to ask questions, you know, being sneaky to see if I'll give up maybe who I'll pick, so he'll know where we're going. But then he ended up sending me his fantasy breakdown, showing his commitment to fantasy football. So I got like his top 150 picks and players. You know, not that I'm going to be using that for reference. I'm going to let you pick who you pick. But yeah. All right, Dawson, I need a good tight end. Evan Ingram or Hunter Henry? Ingram. Are those the only two that are left? What round are you in, Dawson? And I'll help you. And Lunar, I'm going to make sure I resend the email again, but I'm pretty sure we put in the right one. So I'll try to send you again. Did you get in? Or are you still didn't get the invitation in your email? Let me know. The only decent ones. Who else is available at tight end? Is Hawkinson available for the Lions? Yeah, because if Hawkinson's there, I mean, you know, you could go him over Ingram, but I like Ingram over Henry. That's for sure. But Hawkinson's going to be getting a lot of targets too. Well, CMC ain't going to be there, Omer, because you know someone's going to pick him in the top 3 picks, right? And then Cam Newton, you're not going to want to draft him till later. So, yeah, go Ingram, Dawson. I mean, if Hawkinson's there, you can go him or Ingram. But obviously that means Kelsey's gone, right? Kelsey's gone. Kittle's gone. Zach Ertz is gone. O.J. Howard's probably gone. Okay. Yeah, go Ingram. Go Ingram, bro. If you need a tight end, if that's where you're going. Okay, yeah, Lunar, maybe give me another email if you want to message me on Twitter on there, like a direct message. You can give me a different email, and then maybe we can resend it to you if it doesn't come through again. Yeah, so that way that you can get that notification. No dots or underscores, right? It's just straight your email just from what you gave me, right? So I believe with yours, the Dragon Luke and then the numbers, right? At Hotmail, right? No dots or underscores, I believe. So Dragon Luke and then 2 numbers at Hotmail. So I don't know, man. That's weird why it didn't come up. So, all right, Raiders, incomplete pass. But they're driving before halftime here. Yeah, isn't that awesome? Jessica's in the league. You know what's crazy? Pierpont, she messaged me on Twitter for an emergency. Her staples or her stitches opened up from her surgery, and they got infected, and then she was having to possibly rush to the hospital last night, and she was going to see if I could, like maybe Venmo her some money for emergency just to borrow so she could get some antibiotics. But I told her, I was like, shit, I don't have any extra money until I get paid tomorrow, which I felt really bad because I would do it for her since obviously I haven't got my paycheck or YouTube money, that's going to transition over later on. But Omer says, breaking news in the future. Andrew Luck will sign with the Houston Roughnecks or Rough Riders, whatever they're called, in 2020 XFL season. Call me crazy, but it's going to happen. Well, Oliver Luck, his dad, is running the league, right? So anything is possible. I saw a funny one where they had a guy, jumping over a highway into the water, and it said, hey, the Patriots called, and Tom Brady just retired in 2020. Andrew, do you want to be the quarterback? And it shows the guy sprinting, jumping over a bridge, and then landing in the water, anticipating that he could be the quarterback of the Patriots. That would be insane. Yeah, but I don't know. I think he might be gone forever. You have a better chance with Gronk probably coming back than maybe Andrew Luck coming back to the NFL. But with the XFL, I mean, I don't know. It just depends on, his dad and him. I mean, you never know. Yeah, the Oilers, yeah. Oh, Mary, yeah, man. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, 3 more years he owns the contract. Oh, so he'd have to wait 3 more years. And if anyone would know Omer, it's Lunar. He's a big Colts guy, so he probably looks into the information there. So, yeah, but, I mean, down the road, who knows? It could be possible. All right, Seahawks 14, Raiders 3. Yeah, so I'll have to take a quick look on the fantasy here to see what the deal is. Hopefully most of y'all signed up and took in your information. Omer says, if I'm right about this, you have to donate to my account. Yeah, gang. It could happen, man. It's crazy. 3 people haven't joined yet, so I think Lunar is one of them. But I was pretty sure that I tried to send him to the right link. All right, let me see. Let's look at the league. So Team 3, Team 5, and Team 6. So let's see who those people are. I got my information here. All right, let's look. Oh, don't want my phone to break. Shit. All right, so I don't even know how that. I'd have to take a look to see who that is. All right, so we got me and Marcus. We got Omer. We got Mrs. Zini, Bird Gang, D. Williams, Jason Mose, Pierpont, Dansby, Lawler, and then Alex Navarro. So obviously one of those is you, Lunar. The other one's Scott Sports. And then the other one is I'm not sure who the other one is. We'll have to take a look. Maybe it's Jessica? Yeah, maybe it looks like it might be Jessica too. So hopefully they get the memo. I'm hoping. All right, man. Love you, brother. Yeah, I definitely will be. I'll be around tomorrow, and obviously I'll go live for the Ducks game. Omer, get some sleep. Love you, brother. Thank you so much for being a hardcore fan, and congratulations on getting into the league. Love you. All right. Can you try to send it to? All right. Let me see if I can do that. All right. 1 second here. 1 sec, guys. All right, 1 moment here. Hopefully that didn't block the screen. Let's see. I'm just trying to get everything sent properly here. So one sec, guys, while I try to help out one of our fans that try to get in here into the league. So 1 second, I apologize. We're at halftime right now anyways. You guys know I'm grinding. So 1 sec. All right, fantasy. Let's click on the link. All right, I'm on the link now. All right, and then let's see, where do I have to go? League. Players. Members. All right. All right, I'm going to send it to your other one first. And Lunar, let me send it to the other one first, and let's see. It might have been just something that got misspelled on my end, more than likely, because I was just going so quickly on everything with that, and I was making merch, as well. So let's try it again real quick. Let's try this one. So 1 sec. All right, I'm doing your Hotmail. All right, I'm doing the dragon. Let's see if that one works, okay? All right, 1 sec. One sec, guys. All right, maybe. All right, let me see here. I don't know if this is going to work, but hopefully it does. I mean, I want to make sure you can get in there. Everything looks like it's spelled right. All right, did you end up getting it? Did you try it? All right, Lunar, did you get it? I don't have a Venmo, unfortunately. But at some point, maybe I will. Yeah, but there'll be more Panthers fans that are there, too. I'm going to send it to that one, and Lunar, I'll try your other one, too. Oh, you got it. Yeah, hell yeah, Lunar. All right, perfect. You got it. Hell yeah, dude. Sweet. Perfect. So I don't know what happened. Maybe Hotmail got spelled wrong. You know what I mean? Like an idiot. Maybe that was my fault that I did that. So let me take a quick look at the league real quick, guys, since I'm just trying to get everything organized here. He said I need to get a Venmo. All right, maybe I'll try to get a Venmo there at some point. So let me see here. I'm waiting for to accept the invite. So if you can do that, Lunar, and accept the invite, so that way I can update it here on my end. Yo, you see the Bills? He's a dope comeback. I didn't, but I think I have some of the games on my DVR, so I'll have to kind of take a look. So it looks like Jessica is in, and I need her to respond. So let me actually message her on Twitter real quick. So 1 sec, guys, and then like I said, once I get all situated, like I said, I'll be able to do that. All right, hopefully she gets that. And then I got to go and do one more after this. I apologize, guys, and I obviously getting everybody in here. All right, Panthers fan. All right, yeah, Lunar, make sure you go into your email and accept it, so that way that it'll show your team in there. So you just have to click the email and just join, and then it'll show your name inside the league members. So at least that way that we know that you're in there. So all third string, but a fun game. Came back from 18 points. No way. Oh, crazy. Okay, I see you. And I apologize, guys. I'm just trying to get everything set up here. with this fantasy. All right, there we go, Lunar. All right, perfect, Luke. Gotcha. So now we only need 2 people. We need Solstice Beat. We need her to do it. All right, and then I need Jessica to do it, and then from Alaska, and then we need Scott's Week in Sports. So I'm gonna have to try to maybe reach out him here on YouTube, and hopefully I can get a response back from him. So one sec, guys, while I go through my stuff here. All right, sorry guys. Just trying to get all this situated for our fantasy here. And then we're at a point where hopefully he checks the email and then everything will be good to go. Only 2 more people. And I know Scott was really excited. He's a Tampa Bay guy, and he didn't get in the league last year. So it was one of those things that he was really hoping to be able to get in. So I'm hoping, let me go to his channel. Maybe I can get a response from him there. All right, Scott's Week in Sports. All right, guy. One moment, guys. Sorry. Just got to take care of this, see if I can get a response from him. And I'll call the second half of the game. All right. I think I'm done now for now. All right. We play in week 11. All right. Well, at least we got most of the people to join. We just need a couple more. 2 more. Hopefully by, like I said, because we're going to be doing our draft on Sunday. Fun stuff, man. I'm excited. All right, let me minimize that, and I'll get focused on this game, baby. All right, here we go. Raiders, Seahawks. Did Teddy look good? That's awesome, man, because I know, obviously when we've seen Taysom Hill, he was kind of, looked like he was kind of taking the job from Bridgewater. Bridgewater's still, a top 5 backup in the league. But I'm glad to see him bounce back and, make some positive plays. I'll have to watch it on the DVR. I got a lot of games to go back and watch for college football and NFL. It's going to be a long night for me, but I'm definitely ready. See, I got off of work for the weekend. Yeah, I got one more day. We're going to get off an hour early than we normally do. I'll be off at 1, I believe, Pacific time. And then 3-day weekend, football, Oregon and Auburn. I'm ready and stuff. So lots of excitement. I'll be grinding on trying to make more designs, for the merch, which is exciting. And it's a long process. Have to watch a lot of tape, just kind of evaluate the talent, with all these games. Obviously, kind of, wrapping up the preseason. We're getting ready for the regular season to kind of pan out, and lots of college football. I need to go over the scoreboard here real quick and see what's going on. So 1 second. Let me go over some of the scores. Let's see what's going on, man. I'm curious. Okay, we got Diamondbacks 6, Dodgers 4. My dad's not too happy about that, I imagine. So let's see what else is going on. Utah 9, BYU 6. Oh, wow, that's interesting. That's decently close. Let's take a look at college football because I haven't really got a chance to look over. Texas A&M 38, Texas State 0. Well, Texas State, that's a cupcake. Utah 9, BYU 6. That's interesting. That's second quarter with 2 minutes left in the second. UCF 62, Florida A&M and 0. Shit. Clemson 52, Georgia Tech 14. So obviously we know that, you know, Trevor Lawrence threw a couple picks, but I heard Travis, the running back, Anthony, had a great game. Florida, obviously that's an old game from Saturday. And is there any other games to go over? Is there any more? I know there's more than that. That's just the top 25. Let me see the, not FBS. Come on now. What's going on here? Let me see the rest of the league here. All right. UAB, Alabama State. Let's take a look. Arizona State 10, Kent State 0. UCLA lost with Chip. Well, there you go, Chip. You know, you're going to have a rough time. You should have stayed in Oregon. Cincinnati 24, UCLA 14. Chip with a loss to begin his year. Not what he wanted. Let's see here. Any other games that are worth mentioning? That's about it. And then Hawaii upset Arizona. God, the Pac-12 sucks. That's sad. I got to hope my Ducks can do something. Friday, though, there's some games. Michigan State's on. Wisconsin's on. Okay, I see you. Colorado State. And then Oregon, Auburn, 4:30, baby, Saturday. All right, let's go. Okay. All right, here we got the kickoff. Raiders in the end zone with the kneel. We already knew it was going to be a kneel, so. Honey Funches of Oats. Nice, Lunar. Sweet. I love it when people come up with, you know, unique nicknames and whatnot. That's cool, dude. Yeah, we're going to have to come up with one. Pierpont, I'm salty because when he went to the Eagles, he fucked everything up. Jeremy Maclin, gone. LaShawn McCoy, Shady, gone. All the pieces. D-Jax. Crazy. Ooh, disqualified. Blew up that team, but it ended up working out, you know. Ooh, damn. Ooh. Taunting. Flexed on him. Not good. Flexing on him right after the half. Pierpont, thank you, though. I'll try to create a Venmo at some point. But thank you for the donations, though, brother. I really, really, honestly, truly, 100% appreciate you very much. Thank you. Because, you know, obviously I know I'm going to more than likely get donations on almost every live stream that I do because it takes time and effort and energy, you know, to call a game and, you know, vibe with the fans. And like I said, I appreciate you. And I'm excited for you, man. Lunar, Pierpont, we're going to have some fun fantasy this season. You better believe it. All right, shotgun set. Raiders. Oh, Peterman. All right, nice little slide right there. Okay, Rocket Raccoon from the Avengers. Yeah, I was hoping that I could kind of upload some of our Northwest Sports Fanatics logos, but it goes through this kind of longer process, so we just chose the one. We were, you know, beer bottles at first, and then there was, you know, a coach with the little mic or whatever, but I think we got the right one for us right now. All right, shotgun set. Peterman. Let's see what he can do. He's trying to make the team, trying to get second string on the Raiders. All right, Peterman, go. Go. Nice run. Oh, it's holding, though. First down, Raiders, but it's coming back. Fanatic. There you go. Yeah, I'm excited for our draft Sunday. And we try to do it at a time where, even people on the East Coast would be okay. So I believe we did it for 4 o'clock Pacific. So it'll be 7 o'clock East Coast time. So we didn't want to make it too late, for people, especially if it's going to be like an hour and a half. So hopefully that works out for everybody. But if, I haven't heard anything beyond that they wouldn't be able to make it. So I think we'll be all right. So, we got a player down on the Raiders. Oh, okay. Let's go for some more scores here. I'm kind of interested to kind of go over some of these NFL scores. Diamondbacks 7, Dodgers 4. My dad won't be happy with that. Damn it. All right. So it works for me as long as it isn't Tuesday. Do you have another draft that you're doing on Tuesday? Because I think I'm helping another friend with a draft on Tuesday too. So, yeah, Tuesday wouldn't have worked for me either. All right. Let's take a look at some scores. Let's look at some finals, all right? Buccaneers 17, Cowboys 15, Broncos 20, Cardinals 7, Chargers 20, Niners 14 at halftime, Seahawks 14, Raiders 6. Okay. Bills 27, Vikings 23, Colts 13, Bengals 6, Jets 6, Eagles 0, Panthers 25, Steelers 19, Falcons 31, Jags 12, Browns 20, Lions 16, 31-29 Giants over the Patriots. Patriots actually lost, but it's only preseason. Ravens 20, Redskins 7, Titans 19, Bears 15, Chiefs 20, Packers 27, Dolphins 16, Saints 13, and then the last game, Rams 22, Texans 10. All right, I see you. An auction draft on Tuesday. Okay, yeah, we didn't want to double up on that. Yeah, so we'll see, man. I'll figure out something if I can do Venmo on there as well, but yeah, like I said, donations are always appreciated, and I always give back to the fans, too. And I'm excited to be able to take my friend to his first Ducks game. I'm actually taking 2 friends. One friend that I took to his first Ducks game last year, and I took him twice last year, 6th row and front row for San Jose State, 6th row, and front row for Arizona State and N'Keal Harry. Amazing time. And we're going to be going, obviously, to see Nevada, the first home game. It should be lit. I imagine we'll come off that W off Auburn. And 4th row behind the Ducks bench. I mean, you'll probably see me on TV, baby. I can't wait. And then to break in my friend who's never been before, never been to a professional sporting event ever, college or professional. So it's going to be a fun time. I can't wait. Especially sitting that close. With the chain, with the gloves, the Otson dog, tailgating. Yeah, Laviska, I'm going to try to go watch him against Oregon. It's on a Friday night, I think on October 11th, though. Screen pass, Raiders. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll be able to make it down there, but he's going to be one of the best players in the Pac-12. He's a top 3 wide receiver in college, period. I like him a lot. He's going to have a breakout year. Laviska, Chenault. Yeah, I've been watching his tape. I watched him last year, so I already could tell that he was going to break out this year. Yeah, come on, Pierpont. You know I'm on all that. Yeah, but I definitely circled that matchup for me. It just kind of sucks it's on a Friday, but, I mean, I'm going to still try to go out there because I don't get off work until 2, so I would literally have to go right after that. Oh, Raiders. Yo, what it do, Marcus? Thinking of getting a new Eagles jersey. Any ideas? Who do you have right now? Damon. You got a Wentz? Okay. Who else do you got? Do you only have Wentz? Who else do you have? Are you thinking throwback? Like Mitchell and Ness? Throwback player? Like Dawkins? I mean, how far back are we going? Reggie White, Jerome Brown, Dawkins? I mean, what are we thinking? Are we going current player? Foles? Okay. Ertz, Cunningham, Dawkins? Oh, current. Okay. Oh, let's see. For me, if I was going for a current player, you can't go wrong with Fletcher Cox, right? If you don't have a Fletcher Cox, I love defensive jerseys. So when you get someone that's on the defense, it really stands out. If I was an Eagles fan and I was like you, I'd go Fletcher Cox 1 and then probably Malcolm Jenkins 2, because those guys are like, staples on the defense, or maybe like a Derek Barnett. Yeah, Ertz. He's got an Ertz already, though. So he's got Foles and Ertz, Cunningham. Oh, Brandon Graham, nice. Dude, see, I love that. I love when people go outside the box. Getting a new era hat too, fitted or adjustable. You can't go wrong with both. I mean, I like adjustable ones. They're kind of the hot thing, the snapbacks. But the thing is, if you get a fitted hat, you got to make sure that your head doesn't get too big or too small, because it always seems like when you get a fitted hat, it shrinks or it just doesn't fit right after like 3 or 4 months. At least it does. It's weird, like for me. So I don't know. The ones that are, snaps are kind of nice, but it just depends on how you wear your hats too. So you can't go wrong with a snapback or a fitted. Oh, Brissett jersey. There you go. Yeah, see, if it was me, if I was a Colts fan like you, Lunar, I'd get Quentin Nelson #1 first, and then Darius Leonard second. Those would be my 2 jerseys that I would get, besides maybe like a throwback, like Peyton Manning or something. Ooh. Lane. He said Lane Johnson. I mean Lane Johnson. Ooh. I don't know if that was a troll or if that was just a misspelling. You never know with Marcus. Marcus always trying to be funny, or that could have been just a little, hey, bow, 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 bow. I'm looking for you. Good one. Yeah, but Fletcher Cox, man. How could you not have Fletcher Cox? Hall of Famer. Damon, you got to get Fletcher Cox, bro. Especially if you got a Fletcher Cox, everyone would be like, ooh, you know what I mean? Fletcher jersey. Like, no one has that. I mean, even a lot of people in Philly don't have that jersey. I mean, you'll see the offense, Alshon Jeffrey, and everyone's got the Wentz and, Ertz. Those are always going to be the popular ones. Get someone outside the box, He said Eric Flowers. Uh-oh, Marcus. That's funny. Oh, you got a Leonard one last year? Nice. All right. Seahawks shotgun set. Hands off. Raiders with a nice hit. Gang tackle for Raiders. Eating them up. Yum, yum, yum. Still have my D-Jax jersey. Nice for Eagles. That's a nice one. And then he came back, so he ended up not having to worry about it. Didn't have to keep it in the closet or not anything like that. All right, Seahawks 14, Raiders 6. Geno Smith ain't doing so bad, but I like Lynch better. Julian, Seahawks guy. What to do, man? Hopefully you're having a good day. Friday's tomorrow. Yeah, it's a battle. I mean, they're both pretty even, just depending on, preference. I mean, Paxton Lynch and Geno are never going to be starters. They're, mid-level backups. I guess it's just personal preference of who you like better, I mean, Geno had that nice bomb earlier in the game, which I liked. But Lynch has probably had the better overall preseason than Geno. But, I mean, like I say, there's not really a whole lot separating those two. There are never any white jerseys except for the Wentz online. See, I like white jerseys. A lot of people don't like them because they get hot dog stuff on them, ketchup and beer, and they stain easy. But to me, the white ones are the most swaggy. Like if you're going to get a jersey for NFL or college football, the whites are the ones that really pop and stand out. I mean, nothing wrong with the colored ones, but, the white ones definitely pop. Ooh, Jeremy Maclin. The Wolf Gray jersey. There you go. And I like the color rush jerseys, too. Like the Saints all white with the gold letters. That's fire. That might be one of the best color rushes that they have out there right now, period. Color rush jerseys are lit. Most teams have nice color rush jerseys. And I kind of like that neon, highlighter colored Seahawks one. I know some people don't like that, Julian, but I think it's fresh. I mean, I'm a Duck guy, though. So, I mean, I like the Ducks' flashy colors, and they pop. Some people don't like that jersey, but I like it. Marcus says he don't like his. Marcus is the only one out there that doesn't like his color rush, I think, in the whole United States. Julian, who do you think the Clowney will sign with, you guys or the Eagles? I mean, that's bottom line. He'll be more valuable to the Seahawks because you guys need someone to replace Frank Clark. But if he goes to the Eagles, that could be the cherry on top, kind of like it was, when they ended up picking up a nice piece towards the end of the season a couple years ago when they made their Super Bowl run. Jay Ajayi. Hainsworth, everyone remembers that. Eagles all-black unis. Oh, yeah. Eagles all-black Fletcher Cox. Oh, man. Damon, you might have to get that, but I don't know if you're a defensive guy or an offensive guy. I mean, I think 90% of the NFL fan base that's out there are offensive guys, right? But I like defense, so I love defensive jerseys first. But best D tackle ever, Fletcher Cox. And they've had some nice ones in the Eagles, and Jerome Brown on the D line, Reggie White. Oh, nice grab. First down, Raiders. Move the chains. Yeah, Marcus, I'll have to do some adjustments on the design. I got everyone to sign up for the fantasy. I think I just need Scott's Weekend Sports and Jessica. I messaged both of them. Everyone else is in the fantasy sign up already, which is great. And then I'll adjust that hoodie, maybe bring the logo down a little bit lower, make an alternate design, because I know Graves wants one as well. I'm going to buy one. I'm excited, man. Offense, but I need deep. Oh, Fletcher Cox, man. You got to go Fletcher Cox. I like Derek Barnett a lot, too. I think he's going to be one of those guys. Hopefully he stays for a long time, But for me, I mean, Fletcher Cox, Barnett, and Malcolm Jenkins, you can't go wrong with those. Yeah, Reggie White. What an amazing talent Reggie White was. Yeah, the hoodies. You like that? Because see, the thing is, when I was making those hoodies, bro, when you left, I started going on the grind immediately, and I tried putting, like, the T-shirt design, like putting 3 and then 6 and then 9. It was just too cluttered. So I figured I could just put 1 in the middle, but I figured if I just do, like the circle, square, circle with the 3, that looks fresh. It's simple, it's sleek, it's swaggy. You know what I mean? We can leave the T-shirt design and the phone cases and the socks with the multiple print, but just the 3, I like it. I think it looks fire. I'm glad you like it. And I'll just have to adjust another style. I'll leave that one on there for people to purchase, and then I'll make one other one with it more in the middle, and then we'll be good to go. Pierpont, look at Marcus. Look at it. Pierpont's donated money because he's trying to get the inside info from you and me because he's trying to see what we'll say. Look at it. He said, who are you picking in the fourth considering the top 3? Asking for a friend. Oh, man, funny. And then he goes, Devontae Adams, D-Hop, or David Johnson? He's really trying to get us to say who we're going to pick. I love it. Man. And then remember, he gave us the list of his 150 best players in fantasy. He like 2 of them and all his draft picks from his other leagues. I don't think he realized that till later, and we laughed about it before you came in the room. But, yeah, that's crazy. Oh, Damon P. Aquadillo. Yeah, baby. The Ducks. Yeah. You see that? Nice little throwback Duck t-shirt, too. QB at 4. Kicker. Yeah, we're going defense or kicker at 4. Right? Defense with the 4th pick, and then a kicker, and maybe another defense. Am I a Seahawks fan? No, but like I said, I live out here in Oregon. I'm a Bucks fan, but I always follow the Seahawks. I always root for them unless they're playing the Bucks. Obviously, being here in the Northwest. And like I said, they have a nice team this season. We'll have to see what they can do. Danger Russ is an amazing quarterback. They might have a chance to make the playoffs this season. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Lunar, you just got to make sure you pick your pieces. Oregon. Gang. Running back at number 1. Or running back at 1. I drafted an all Seahawks team? Uh-oh. I don't know how that's going to work out for you. What are you going to do for your bye week? You have no players? How's that going to work, Julian? You're like, I'm going to do as good as I can throughout every week, but then what happens with the bye week? Yeah, you have nobody on the roster. I don't know if that's an amazing troll job or if that's what you really did. Yeah, but I'm excited for the draft, and we just got to make sure we get a couple more people. We just need we need Jessica to join from Alaska, Marcus, and then we just need Scott's Weekend Sports, baby, and that's it. And we're good. We're good. And I can hopefully work on some more designs, like maybe some leggings for the ladies and maybe some other designs. But, yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm going to start buying that merch, baby. I know you are too. All right, let's take a look to see if. I'm looking. Yeah, we still need those two people. Team 3 and Team 5, come on now. Everyone else is in. Slacking. Hopefully they end up going to their YouTube or check their messages. King James says Oregon is good. Do you think that they'll make the championship? There's no. They we're talking about Pac-12 championship or like actually like the Natty, like the whole thing against Clemson. Because if you're talking about Clemson, there's no way in hell. I mean, they have an outside chance to make the playoff top 4 if they go undefeated and overachieve, and it'll be like Clemson, Alabama, Georgia, and Oregon, but I doubt it because Oklahoma and Ohio State will be probably better. But as far as Pac-12, it's going to be either Oregon in the north or UW, and then Utah in the south. And then Utah might be able to just smack everyone around. I like their team this year. Utah, Washington, or Oregon will win the Pac-12 this season. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, we got a lot of depth coming back on the O-line and the defense. I mean, I'm excited. And we got to see Herbert be more, patient in the pocket, and he needs to be more accurate in his reads because that was his one downside. He's got great height, great arm, NFL throw, NFL body. You know what I mean? He can make all the NFL throws, but when we play good competition on defense, sometimes, the completion percentage kind of dips a little bit, so I need to see him improve. So, but I'll be able to see him at the first game at home. I got 4th row tickets behind the Ducks bench for the first home game, so if they can beat Auburn and find a way to win there, we're on our way. So, Pac-12, yeah, it's either Oregon or UW in the north, right? Washington State will be a sleeper too. I like them a lot. And then Utah in the south, and that's it. Those are the only 4 teams that have a shot, period. No one else has a shot in the Pac-12. Pac-12 is kind of weak. How about USC? No, USC will probably, at some games they'll play good, but their coach is on the hot seat. I think that they'll have an off year. I don't think that they'll be that competitive. Middle of the pack, overall in record out of all the Pac-12 teams, they'll be in the middle, maybe like 5th or 6th. That's my opinion. I don't think they'll be in contention. They're not better than Utah, not even close. Once in a generation talent, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, you damn right he is. Yeah, he's definitely a beast. Absolutely. And if he wins a championship this year and next year, because he can't go into the NFL, 3 natties in a row, I mean, he might be the best college player to ever play the game. He'll be like a Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, ish kind of guy. I mean, everyone's going to tank for him. My favorite NFL team is the Buccaneers, believe it or not. I'm a defensive guy, so it should be the Seahawks because I'm a Blazer fan, a Duck fan, a Mariner fan because I met Ken Griffey Jr. when I was 7. So I should be a Seahawk fan, but when I was growing up, I like defense. So I like Warren Sapp. Derek Brooks is my favorite player of all time. So when they both got drafted by Tampa in 95, that was kind of, the blessing that, that I needed for them to be my team. Seahawks didn't have any defensive players back then that I really liked. And then I was a Niner fan growing up as a little kid before I claimed my team as the Bucks. Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, Merton Hanks, Dion 94 Niners, my favorite Dion, prime time of all time. But yeah, I'm definitely a Niner kid growing up. I still root for the Niners, when they play. But I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, Ducks fan, Blazer fan, Mariner fan. All right, let me check my DMs real quick, Pierpont. What's going on here? Ooh, look at is this your jersey collection? Okay. DiVincenzo, nice. Okay. Hart. All right, Robinson. Darren Sproles, Simmons, Wentz. Grant, look at you with your jerseys. You'd be surprised on how many jerseys I got. I got grips of them. I got like 8, 9, 10 different Ducks jerseys. I got Bucks jerseys. I got King Griffey Jr. jerseys. Wow, nice jersey collection. Nice collection. I'm going to type that in even though you can listen to me right now. Like it. Nice collection, bro. Seriously. Some guys are jersey guys. Other guys aren't. You know what I mean? But I got Mariners. I got a couple King Griffey Jr. jerseys. I got Bunch of Ducks jersey, bunch of Bucks jerseys. Dame Lillard, rookie year, white jersey. Got it from Moda, Rose Garden, back when he was there in his rookie season. Sewn, stitched. It's pretty sweet. Nice catch by the Raiders. 3rd down and 2. Big first down. Move the chains. UCF game. Now, I've been streaming and working on a lot of different things through our merch that's available and our fantasy football league. So I did see that they blew up their opponent, and I have a lot of games on my DVR right now that I need to go back and watch for NFL preseason week 4 as well as college football. So, Pacino fan 22, what up, man? How are you? Hopefully you're having a great Thursday. Just going to be calling the rest of this Raiders and Seahawks game. See if the Raiders can end up finishing 4-0. I mean, regardless of what anyone says, that preseason doesn't matter. You better believe Gruden wants this win. You know what I mean? Because that's a huge accomplishment. 4-0, especially with this last game on the road against Seattle. It'll be a springboard for them going into the regular season. Because I guarantee more people would have predicted before preseason started in Hard Knocks, the Raiders would go 0-4 without AB, right, or 1-3, let alone with a chance to be 3-0 to go 4-0. With no AB the whole preseason, that's pretty amazing, if you ask me. Gruden's going to be a nice addition for them for years to come. All right. Handoff up the middle. First down, Raiders. Move the chains. Russell Wilson, danger Russ. He needs to bring baseball to Portland. I know him and Sierra have invested in the Sounders, so we're going to have to see how that goes. 196 career passing touchdowns, most in team history. I always liked him in college. On Pac-12 greatest games they had, the Ducks versus Wisconsin in the Rose Bowl with LaMichael and DeAnthony Thomas. That was a fun one to go back and watch again. Nice tackle, Seahawks, gang tackle. Gang, gang, gang. All right. Russell Wilson, he's ready. I'm kind of liking these 100-year anniversary jerseys with the 100 underneath right here on the collar with the NFL. Kind of fresh. I like them. Yeah, but still, I mean, like I said, yeah, you're on a good pace to be able to win a lot of games this season, Lunar. I know it's a little devastating at first with the luck news, but you'll be just fine. Screen. Oh! Nice tackle by the Hawks. On 2nd down, Brown with a couple-yard gain. We'll see if they can punch it in. USC Penn State was such a good Rose Bowl. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love bowl games. It's going to be nuts, dude. I mean, I don't even know how my voice is going to handle this NFL, college football season, bowl season, NBA, Clippers, Lakers, Blazer games. I mean, it's going to be crazy. World Series. I mean, I'm going to try to call as many games as possible, period. All right, Raiders, here's your chance. 2nd and goal, shotgun set. Peterman, hands off. Oh, he goes down. Nice defense. Nice goal line stand by the Hawks. Seahawks 14, Raiders 6. 3rd quarter. And then I still got to do a lot of research. Go do my exercising like I always do. Got to go for my run or walk. So, I mean, it'll be a long day, but it's worth it. You think Peterman gets at least one start? It's possible. Carr is, I don't want to say he's injury prone, but he might end up getting a little banged up for a game or two. I mean, he's come a long ways, Peterman, from that 5 picks in first half that he had on Buffalo a few years ago. I'm happy for him. I like to see guys persevere and fight back and be able to make a name for themselves, you know? What do I think about Fitzmagic starting for the Dolphins? That's the right piece. I would take Fitzmagic over Jameis. You know, if you want to start Josh Rosen, that means you're quietly tanking without saying it. You know, and if you want Tua from the Alabama, right? But if you start Fitzpatrick and you wait for him to fuck up, then you can put in Rosen. I mean, either way, you're going to lose games. But Fitzmagic gives you a vet that knows the playbook, that's going to play, one game, 400 yards, 4 TDs, and no picks. And the next game, he'll have 250 yards, 1 touchdown, and 4 picks. So you're going to get a good and a bad with Fitzmagic. So you just got to be able to, see what happens. Yeah, Jags have 0 chance for me to win the South. They don't have enough offense with Foles, and they can't make the AFC Championship game. There's way too much depth, Julian. Way too much. Chiefs are better, right? The Chargers are better. The Colts are better. The Steelers are better. The Browns are better. The Bills are better. The Jets are better. Baltimore will probably even be better. I mean, there's a lot of teams better than the Jags. I'm telling you. Colts are better. Texans are better. You know what I mean? If they still had Allen Robinson, Allen Hurns, and you had, I mean, the defense is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I mean, the Jags got a top 5, top 4 defense in the league. But if they don't score like 14 or 21 points on defense every game, you're not going to be able to win. Fournette's going to be unreliable. He might get banged up. They don't have Yeldon anymore for him to lean on if he gets injured. Yeldon's on the Bills, right? The wide receiving core is super thin, right? I don't know. Nick Foles doesn't have the same type of weaponry as Bortles had a few years ago. All right. All right, I see you. Field goal, field goal, field goal. I see you. And that's my personal opinion, you know what I mean? But also, too, Julian, you got to recognize I follow every team on every website, every training camp, every, preseason game. So, I mean, it is possible that they overachieve and they somehow, injuries happen to the Colts and the Titans and the Texans and they play bad and they default, but they win with that great defense. It could happen, but as far as AFC title game, 0% chance for that. Maybe a 20% chance to win the division and then 0% to make the AFC Championship game. I mean, maybe if they build up that offense a little bit, I don't think they have the right head coach either, but, it is football, so anything can happen. Pierpont, Godwin, Eckler, Montgomery, Aaron Jones. Pick one for the first week. Chicago versus Green Bay, Chargers versus Indy, and Bucks versus Niners. Are we talking like who's going to win in the matchup, or are we talking fantasy, Pierpont? I mean, are you talking about like who's going to win one-on-one, like who's going to have a better game between those players? Is that what you're saying? Or because, I mean, Godwin, wide receiver, Eckler's and running back, so you can't really put them in the same category. Montgomery and Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is going to get more touches, right? Montgomery might not even start. They might start Tariq Cohen or Davis. I mean, who knows? Montgomery will eventually start, but with the coaching and Nagy, I mean, they might go running back by committee, The only rookie running back that's going to get a lot of touches is probably Jacobs for Raiders, until we see, those other players. Okay. Okay. Bucks versus the Niners. Okay. Or Chargers versus Indy with. Oh, okay. Now I see what you're saying. Okay. I don't know, man. It's tough. I mean, I don't rely on Jameis that much, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, but I know Godwin has a connection with him, and if Gordon's gone, Eckler is going to get a lot of opportunities to run the ball and show off his skill set. I mean, there could be winners on all those pieces that you mentioned. All those players could score once or twice. Week 1, big facts. That's a tough one. You can't go wrong with any of those. And even if you're thinking about, picking your team as you're going down your picks, from 5th and you're moving down and looking at who you possibly could be picking at that spot. It just depends on your strategy, big dog. If you want to go running backs or wide receivers and how you decide to draft, it really is going to depend on where you go. Seahawks 14, Raiders 9. I was hoping for a little bit more field goals out of them, but it is what it is. Your boy's sweating over here, Oh, we got a couple fans that didn't get into the fantasy. Zach Platas and Soggy Sports. Well, it's tough, man. Like I said, if you have like 40 people trying to get in for 10 spots, I mean, not everyone's going to be able to get the spot, unfortunately, which sucks. But maybe we can do 2 leagues next year to accommodate. All right, let's take a look. Eckler, the Colts didn't let up a 100-yard rusher once last year. Let him know, Lunar. Let him know. Yeah. Michael Pierpont says, I might take an unconventional tactic depending on who drops to me. And that would be tight end because I can read your mind. Oh, your boy, Pierpont. O-Dog's got ESP, not N, but ESP. He's like, damn, how did he know? Because I know things. He said running back, wide receiver. I don't know, Pierpont. It ain't defense, that's for damn sure. All right, we got a little injury now. Wide receiver. Well, it all depends on running back, though. I mean, because if you don't get a good enough running back, or you go running back, your wide receiver is going to be thin. You know what I mean? Depending on who still is left. I mean, you might be able to make it work. And a lot of running backs and wide receivers get injured, so a lot of it's luck. You know what I mean? Even with these top-heavy guys, because if you have a top-heavy, top 8 pick go down, I mean, you're kind of fucked. So, I mean, you know. Ooh. But is that reliable, though? Yeah, but he doesn't want to go to the Dolphins, though, Jadeveon. He wants to go to a winner. He wants to go to a team that's going to win. You know, if he's already on the Texans, you're already on a team, right, that can win the division or get second place in the South, right? So if you're going to go somewhere else, you want to go somewhere where you can go to a wild card, Seahawks, right? Or you go to a team like the Eagles where you're going to win the division, right? The Cowboys will be fighting and scrapping, but the Eagles got more depth. So, you know, it just depends on, you know, your preference. Paxton Lynch scrambling for his life. Raiders with the tackle. 3rd and 12. Gain of about 6 or 7, it looks like. Third quarter, 2 minutes left. 14-9. Hawks. All right. 4th down and 5. He said, yes, very reliable. All right, nice punt. On the run. Ooh, missed tackle. Go. Spin move. 3 broken tackles, and then the Seahawks jump on him. Gang. All right, let me look at the last one. Let me take a look, big dog. Miss regular season. Well, I already feel that he's going to miss games in the regular season because they're probably not going to come to an agreement, you know, either for the whole season or he's going to miss time. But you got Pollard, and they'll be just fine with him. You know what I mean? Elite O-line, right? Elite defense. Above average running back as a rookie in Pollard. You know, you got Gallup that will be able to take the next step in his game. Coop. Whoa! Fumble! Wow. Damn, Peterman just got fucking knocked. Holy shit. Wow. Holy shit. He got blown the fuck up. Oh, shit. Delayed blitz. Ooh, that looked like it hurt. And he fumbled. Oh, Peterman. King with the fucking blast. Oh, Pete Carroll loves it. Yeah, baby. Oh, Seahawks got the ball with the turnover. Big play by King. I mean, blew him the fuck up. If that was on hard hits, week 4, which it will be, right? On Beast Mode highlights, and when I end up doing that video, that might be the actual thumbnail. That was the biggest pop that I've seen, but obviously I need to watch the other games to see what happened. Akeem King played in all 16 games last season at corner. 1 start with a delayed blitz. It was nuts. Crazy. All right, Paxton Lynch. 1st and 10. See if they can add to their lead. Handoff up the middle. Oh, Hawks running hard. Go. Nice. Big gain. 1st down, Hawks. Lunar. Zeke, Melvin Gordon, Luck, and Miller. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't think a lot of people are going to be looking at Zeke, you know what I mean, just because you don't really know when he's going to play. Obviously, he's a top 4, running back in the league. Lynch running to the sideline. Ooh, took a pop, helmet to helmet with the flag. It's a flag party. But, I mean, who knows when he comes back? What happens if you pick Zeke at 5 or someone picks him at 6 or 7 and then he sits the whole year? Then you just wasted that pick. You know what I mean? You could still recover from that, but that was going to be your weird tactic, picking, you know. Or if someone picks Todd Gurley, I mean, who knows how healthy he is? You know? It's almost too risky to pick Zeke and Gurley because you just don't know. Or Melvin Gordon. When are they coming back? Are they going to come back halfway through, 4 games in, the whole season is going to be passed by them and they come back next year? Like, well, who knows? Nobody knows. I hope Gordon and Zeke, though, get signed because it'll be a better NFL if they're there. You know? I mean, you as an Eagles fan probably don't want Zeke there because then you'll know you'll absolutely win the division. So, no trading in the league. We did trading last year, and Pierpont went fucking crazy trying to stack his team with like 6 first-rounders and second-rounders, and then the back end of his draft was thin, and that strategy fucked him over with some injuries and some bad luck. But, I mean, if you would have seen his draft from last year, you would have laughed. It was so top-heavy, and it almost worked for him until towards the end of the year. But I don't want to do any trading. I want to be all legit, all wire, all picks, you know, so you can show your skill set, not only in drafting, but on the waiver wire, and then just, you know, that overall scheme. I don't like trades in fantasy. I think it's unfair. You know what I mean? And then sometimes friends help friends out and give someone up that they shouldn't, you know, based off if that player needs, you know, another position. You know, it's going to be more fair to have no trades and really show off the skill set in our league. So that's just my personal opinion. All right. Lynch scrambling to his right. Floater. Nice connection. 2nd and goal. My buddy's a Raider fan. He works with me, right? And he said it's a grab, no tackling. Grab party. All right, here we go. Shotgun set. Paxton Lynch. Let's see if they can pad their lead. 3rd and goal. Scrambling. Gambling. Oh, you know what time it is? It's 9:21 Pacific. It's dinner time. It's time for lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Sack lunch. Okay, the quarter's over now. Now we're going into the 4th. All right. Hawks 14, Raiders 9. There's a chance. We'll see what happens. Yeah, Pierpont, it was unfair, dude. Well, the thing is that our commissioner was an idiot and shouldn't have even traded you those picks. That was just so unfair for a lot of the other players that saw those trades that you had, you know, but it didn't end up working out for you. But, I mean, it could have, you know, if all the guys would have stayed healthy. I mean, you know, you had like Jared Goff and I don't know if you had Fournette and Gronk. I mean, it was unfair, bro. Like, I mean, if those guys would have had a regular NFL season and didn't get banged up, you probably would have won the league easily, you know, but it shows you need to have good depth in your starters as well as your reserves, you know, to be able to win in fantasy, and a little bit of luck too involved. All right. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Fournette, Gurley, Gronk. And yeah, Mike Thomas and Jared Goff. Fuck out of here, bro. That's not fair. That's not fair, dude. That was insane. I remember seeing you play people and just stomp the shit out of them, too. It wasn't even close, dude. Yeah. Diamondbacks 10, Dodgers 4. Oh, my dad's upset. I'll have to give him a call later on. Yeah, what a stacked front, you know, first round and second round. You had like 5 picks in the first 2 rounds, dude. It was just bananas. How did you not win, dude? Seriously. Well, Fournette got hurt. Gronk got hurt. Mike Thomas played great. You know, Gurley got hurt towards the end of the year. You know, so I guess that kind of covers it, you know. Goff and Mike Thomas were consistent for you, though. Brian Jackman, dude. Raiders. Seahawks. It's a grab party. It's a grab party, right? watching the game, right? Calling it play-by-play. We're getting some great donations. Michael Pierpont, $9.99, $9.99, $4.99, $4.99. Appreciate your boy. So we'll see if we can get you guys a touchdown, Jackman. I know, man. I can't believe all the field goals, right? But I've been telling people are sleeping on the Raiders. They have a chance to go 4-0. They're going to want to go 4-0. It's important because it shows that you're taking on the persona of your coach, John Gruden. And they've had some chances, but we'll see if they can get a touchdown or two in the fourth quarter and get this W. So, yeah, I know, man. 3 field goals, it's rough, But the thing is, it's not over yet. Let me see, they can fight still. They just got that big hit on Peterman with that fumble. That was unexpected. Field goal attempt, it's up, right down the middle, and it's good. Brian Jackman is upset. He said, Raiders. He's like, I need some touchdowns. What are you munching on, Jackman? You got some wings? You got some chicken? I haven't even been able to drink water, go to the bathroom, or eat yet. I mean, I've been working on the merchandise for our YouTube channel. I've been doing fantasy football. Whiskey, yeah, baby. What kind of whiskey? What kind of whiskey you sipping on? Your favorite kind? Whiskey dog. All right, let's see here. Let's make a deal. Blair, Metcalf, Jennings, Ugo Amadi from the Ducks, Ben Burr, Curvin, and Travis Homer. Yeah, they definitely have some pieces. Players drafted with picks from trades with the 21st overall. Yeah, Hawks have some depth, but I want to see this Raiders. Oh, the well kind. Okay, that's all good. So we got Seahawks 17, Raiders 9. I need to see some points. I need to see Peterman stay upright. I need to see some pass protection from that O-line. And obviously we got the backups in there, but we're going to have to kind of see, is it Peterman, right? Or is it Mike Glennon? Or is it both? I mean, that's what John Gruden's looking at right now. And I was kind of surprised they played Glennon first, and then they ended up playing Peterman after. So it makes me kind of wonder if Glennon is second string, and they're just evaluating, what do we do with Peterman? Do we keep him? Because I know Carr loves him. Gruden loves him. If you watch Hard Knocks, you know that they appreciate, obviously the commitment, from Peterman, from a guy that had 5 touchdowns. No, 5 interceptions in a first half when he was on the Buffalo Bills. That was embarrassing. So he's come a long way. I like him. You know what I mean? He's got a little swag with him now. Sometimes you need a change of scenery, when shit is not going good at work, right? At your job, on a team. And sometimes you need to have a change of scenery, right? To be able to become a new man, right? And that's what Nathan Peterman needed. He needed to go to a new team, all right? Gain of 1 or 2 by the Raiders. But Jackman, I was telling, the people, I was telling them, Raiders, they're going to make a playoff within the first 3 years when they go to Vegas, and that's big facts. Yeah, new man, new swag, new feel. But once they go to Vegas next year, in that first 3 period, you're going to get a wild card. Like I said, I like Mike Mayock. I like Gruden. You're going to get there. Just don't expect too much this season. You're going to improve, but you're not going to go to the playoffs this season. But I think you guys can get third place and beat the Broncos. So Justin Graves won't like that, right? But, hey, it's football. It is what it is. I love Josh Jacobs. You're running back. I don't know if you've watched him, Jackman, in college at Alabama. You got yourself a winner. This is the best running back that you've had, right, since Darren McFadden. And you might even go back since, like, the Bo Jackson, Marcus Allen era. Those guys are amazing. I can't compare them to that. But as far as Darren McFadden, Marshawn Lynch, he can be better. So that says a lot about where your running game is going. You're going to be able to get 20-plus carries out of him. He's going to dominate. He'll have a chance for Offensive Rookie of the Year. All right? So, yeah, got a nice safety in Abrams. You got Farrell on the DN. Shotgun set. Nice pass. Incomplete on 3rd and 6. Come on, Raiders. Pete Carroll's happy. He's chewing gum. The best gum chewer in the NFL, Pete Carroll. I'm just munching away. But the Raiders still have time. Don't worry. They still got a few more possessions. The pressure's on, though. The O-line is not protecting Glennon or Peterman. I mean, I know they're on the road right now, but they need to protect and give your guys a little bit more time. It's like, hike, and then 1, 2, and you know what I mean? It's like you barely got any chance out there. Raiders with the punt. 4th down and 6. 13 minutes left in the fourth. Seahawks 17, Raiders 9. Oh, over his head. Get it. Grab it, Raiders. There you go. Down that ball. All right, so now if you can get a good stop right here, you get the ball back with a punt, maybe around the 50 or 40. And that's where your scoring drive will come into play. So Seahawks playing possess, though. I mean, they're a hard team to beat, even if it's in preseason when you're on the road, and that's big facts. No blockage. No blockage, you know, but also, too, remember, these are the backups. I mean, if we had starters in there, this is a whole nother ball game. You know what I mean? But Jacobs is going to be amazing. Cleveland Farrell is your future at D end, all right, from Clemson. So you got him from Clemson, Jacobs from Alabama, and those are the two best teams in college football. So obviously the Raiders know what they're doing in picking talent like that. And then Abrams is nice at safety. He'll be a nice safety for you for the next 5 to 10 years. Solid piece. He's going to really impress you. And he'll be the best player on your secondary since maybe Charles Woodson or Rod Woodson. I mean, he's that good. I mean, he's really going to show you how great he is. And remember, your defense was one of the worst in Raiders franchise history last year, so you can't expect them to turn it around, you know, in a finger snap this year. It's gonna take time, right? But I like the direction where they're going. You got Antonio Brown there, you got Jacobs, you got Carr, Tyrell Williams from the Chargers. He's a big wide receiver, so if you're not too familiar with him yet, Jackman, you will be. It's gonna be a fun year. You know what I mean? They got some nice pieces. They've dramatically improved the roster from last season to this season. It's like a night and day, you know? And like I said, they can beat the Broncos. The Chargers, with their injuries, that'll be tough. You'll lose to the Chiefs because the Chiefs are the best team, in my opinion, in the AFC this year, them and the Patriots. But, I mean, I think they're going to be able to compete. You know, you just need AB to get off that frostbite with those feet. You know, get those feet nice, right? And he needs to be able to get out there and not be a me guy, but a team guy. You know, we need team guys out there. And I know he's got an ego and a persona, right? But he's still arguably the best wide receiver in the game besides DeAndre Hopkins and Michael Thomas. You know, DeAndre Hopkins on the Texans, Michael Thomas on the Saints. AB, I would put him number 3. But he seems like every year he's always sitting at 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 touchdowns. And that's what the Raiders have lacked. They haven't had that superstar wide receiver. They need one since Tim Brown. I know, Jackman, you know who Tim Brown is. Jerry Rice. When he made his run from the Niners to the Raiders, they need that superstar player at wide receiver like Tim Brown and Jerry Rice. So we'll see what we can have in the regular season, but I'm super excited. All right, Seahawks hand the ball off. Come on, Raiders. I need to see at least one touchdown from the Raiders before this game is over. You know what I mean? For me to sit here, call the game 3 hours straight, no bathroom breaks, no water, no food, no liquor, no beer, right? No weed, right? I need to be able to see some more offense, you know? All right, come on now. 2nd down and 2. Seahawks 17, Raiders 9. Shotgun set. Paxton Lynch, formerly of the Broncos. Hands off up the middle. Oh, no. It's a big gain. He's rumbling. He's a bumbling. Come on, Raiders. It's not a grab party, as Jackman would say. He needs some fucking tackles. Where are the fucking tackles, Raiders? Ooh, look at that mouthpiece. That's swaggy. Little gold teeth on the outside. That's fresh. Pierpont says, you're lucky you didn't watch the Eagles game 6-0. Like, what the fuck, bro? What happened to your team? 6-0, that's ugly, even for preseason standards. Big game by the Seahawks. I need to see the Raiders get motivated. Lobster dinners for the next tackle. Come on, Raiders. All right, halfback talks. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh, stiff arm. Pow! Pow, pow, pow. As Rob Riggle would say. Pow, pow. In Step Brothers. Nice hit. I like it. Oh, Clayton Thorson was a QB? Well, no, go figure. There you go. He couldn't obviously move the football. All right, 2nd down and 13. Now, that's the defense I like to see from the Raiders. Close quickly, pop them, right? But don't hit them late out of bounds to get the flag. Have some discipline, right? The discipline. Have it. All right, here we go, here we go. Ah, there we go, Raiders. Back to back, good tackles. There we go. Seahawks 17, Raiders 9. Now we're on 3rd down. Finally, we get to see some tackling. Mike Solari, offensive line coach. 4th season as a Seahawks offensive line coach, so he obviously is going to get the most out of his guys. But obviously, you know, if you remember, at the beginning of last season, they tried to do the opposite. They used to, you know, try to scramble around with Russell, and they were throwing the ball too much, and then they went back to their roots, good defense and running the ball, and then they ended up, you know, getting some good wins towards the end of the season. Lynch, gotten all day, all night. Incomplete. Good D, Raiders. Here's your chance. Here's your chance. Ooh, Pierpont, that's ugly. That's ugly, big dog. Yeah, but, you know, the regular season's going to be much better. Here we go. Brian Jackman, he likes it. Hardcore Raiders fan. He says, 3 field goals. I'm drinking whiskey to watch my team on TV locally. 3 field goals. He says, I need a Popeye's chicken sandwich for that, right? Right, Jackman? I need one of those too. For real. Seahawks with the punt. That does sound good, though. Popeyes chicken sandwich. Should I even take a Chick-fil-A right now? All right. Let's see what the Raiders can do. All right, cutting the commercial. All right, let's take a look at the scores, the rest of the league. All right, we got Diamondbacks 10, Dodgers 4. My dad's upset. He's probably punching the couch a little bit, but that's okay. I'll give him a call. Let's take a look at some college football scores so we can kind of get everyone up to date. Let's take a quick look. What do we got going on in the world of college football? Arizona State 27, Kent State 0, Utah 16, BYU 6. Now, that's crazy. They're only up by 10, and Utah's ranked 14th. You think they would have a little bit more of a cushion in the third quarter, especially if Utah's going to win the Pac-12 South and maybe even the whole Pac-12 over Oregon and UW. I need to see more. Chip Kelly loses his first game this season for UCLA. Cincinnati 24, UCLA 14. I know some people are happy about that. Let's keep scrolling down. Clemson, number 1 in the country, 52. Georgia Tech, 14. So that was an ass whooping. We knew that was going to happen. Texas A&M, 12th ranked, 41. Texas State, 7. No surprise there. And then let's keep going. Let's take a look at some of the NFL. Let's see what's going on in the NFL. What happened to all the water bottles? There's like literally no water bottles anywhere. Are they all in the bedroom? Your boy needs some water. Water boy. Michael Pierpont says Chick-fil-A is better. Have you had the new chicken sandwich from Popeyes, the new famous one that everyone's talking about on social media? I haven't had it yet. Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich ain't too bad, though. But that Sisters and Brothers out there in Seattle, when I went with my boy Graves, when we went to the Seahawks, Broncos, Mariners, and Rays, unbelievable. Nashville hot. I mean, that was the best meal of my life. No joke. Nashville hot chicken, and they had the mac and cheese with the bacon in it on the top. Game changer. And, Guy Fieri from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives recommended it on his show, so I went there. Man, he was right. Unbelievable food. I would drive 3 hours there and 3 hours back just to go eat there. I wouldn't do that for anywhere else besides that place. Oh, UCF. I did not see the UCF game, but I did see the score. All right, Raiders. All right. On the 13.5. Fumble, snap. Come on. Come on. All right, Jackman, I'm going to have you go in there and sub in at center because I don't think he knows what he's doing. He don't know the snap count. That was almost disaster with the safety. He said, hut, over his head. Come on. Unbelievable. Come on, man. Don't sabotage Nathan Peterman. All he's trying to do is make the fucking roster. And the center's throwing the ball 5 feet over his head. Now they're on the fucking 6-yard line. Come on. I'm rooting for Peterman. I want to see him make the team. Let's go. Shotgun set. Peterman. 2 wide receivers left. Halfback draw. Go. 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 Let's go. Raiders. First down. Move the chains. Let's go. Brown with a nice gain on first down. Backed up in their own end zone. Okay. That's what I like to see. 9 minutes and counting. First and 10, Raiders. Seahawks 17, Raiders 9. Let's see if they can back that up with another play. Man in motion. Oh, jet sweep. Oh! Pop, pop, pop. What a tackle by the Seahawks. Luani with the tackle. That was vicious. Damn. Damn. He's trying to make the roster. That's big facts. Woo-hoo-hoo! What a tackle. Man. I can't wait to do hardest hits for week 4 when Beast Mode works on this tomorrow or late tonight. I did hard hits week 1, 2, and 3 in the preseason. This one will be good too. Peterman. All right. Nice little check down. Ooh. About 1 yard short. 3rd down and 1. Come on, Raiders. Let's get another drive going. You can do it. We're getting down to the back end of the game, baby. Your boy needs water, food, exercise, research time. I need plenty of it all. Jackman needs a refill on his whiskey. All right, here we go. Peterman, let's go. Let's go. All right, audible at the line. Timeout, Raiders. Confusion. What's going on now? Come on, Raiders. 11 personnel. John Gruden's got that look on his face. He's like, come on. Come on, Oakland. Okay, good. All right. Tommy H. My Cowboys will suck without Zeke. No, they won't. They won't. Have you watched Tony Pollard? Have you watched him in college at all? You guys can still make the playoffs. And I'm a Bucs fan saying that. You know, elite O-line, right? Above average running back. If Pollard plays for you the whole year, he can still get you 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns or more, right? Cooper will be Cooper. Gallup will take the next step in his game this season. I think he had 2 touchdowns last season. He'll get probably somewhere between 6 and 8 this season, right? Elite defense. Why were they going to be bad without Zeke? Zeke's not the whole team. You'll see. Believe in your team. Play action fake. Peterman. Good blocking up front. Oh, triple covered. Who you throwing to? Nathan? Now they got to pray for a flag, and guess what? They got it. Yeah. All right, Pierpont. Thank you so much for the donations. $9.99, $9.99, $4.99, $4.99, $30 in donations for your boy. I appreciate you. I'm happy and excited for you to be in our fantasy this season and in the pick'em. I imagine you're in there as well. Have a great rest of your night, big dog. Appreciate you. Go get some sleep. I know it's late there on the East Coast. Almost 1 in the morning. That's late. All right, game's almost over. 7 minutes left. Seahawks 17, Raiders 9. Sweating over here. It's a hot one. All right, man in motion. Raiders. Hand the ball off on 1st and 10. Oh! Someone call 911. Damn. These Seahawks are hitting, boy. Wow. Oh, shit. Holding. Number 9. Declined. Oh, man. All right, I see you. This hit is massive. Bang! Woohoo! A little helmet on helmet, but oh, he's lit. He's lit right now. Woo! Okay. He's loving it. All right, 1st and 20. Raiders need to play desperately. All right, shotgun set. Raiders. They need a 1st down. Get half the yardage here, at least 10. There we go. God, they're hitting out there, the Hawks. Getting half that yardage, Raiders. See a little bit more. All right, 7 minutes and counting. Time's running out. Second down and 11. All right, shotgun set. Man in motion. All right, here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Sniffed out by the Seahawks. Seattle 17, Oakland 9. 3rd down, big play right here. I mean, if you want to be able to keep this drive moving, game still could be tied with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Third down and 8. Shotgun set. Get rid of it. Out of bounds. Bad throw. Incomplete. Oh, someone with a hammy. He's got a pulled muscle there. Cramp. He's cramping. Is there a water laying around anywhere for me? Somewhere? Thank you. My favorite. Powerade, baby. All right, 4th down and 8. What's going to happen next? We got some Seahawks walking off the field. You got Pete Carroll talking to Ken Norton Jr. They're going over plays, strategies. Raiders with a punt, because obviously they can't go for it here. All right, come on, refs. Let's blow the whistle. Let's get it going. All right, here we go. Finally. Raiders with a punt. Could it be a fake? Nope. Booming punt. Fair catch called. All right, Seahawks, I see you. All right, 6 minutes left of the preseason. And even though this game is kind of under control, I'm still going to do it all the way to the end, because that's what I do. You start something, you finish it. So hopefully we can get at least one more touchdown from either team before the game is over. A little bit more excitement before we go into the regular season. I'm waiting for that. Ooh, close game alert. Utah leads BYU 16-6, start of the 4th. Well, maybe I can catch a little bit of that after this stream's over. I still got to do a lot, though. I got to work out. Got some research to do. Got some tape to watch. Woo! It's going to be a late night. Late night. Already 9:47. Won't be going to bed for another 5 hours. And I got to go to work tomorrow. Dolphins name Fitzpatrick starting QB for week 1. Police issue arrest warrant for Boogie Cousins for the Lakers. Pats fans cheer as Josh Gordon returns to action. So those are the top stories right now happening in sports. See if there's anything else. fucking NFL worthy or sports worthy to go over. Let's take a look. Damn, I really want to see this other game. Oh, we got San Francisco 49ers 23. Oh, nice. Here on, if you have the NFL app, it just has it available for the games on NFL Network, which I love. Niners in the red zone. Hands off up the middle. Touchdown, Niners. Ooh, okay. 23-20 before the touchdown, I believe. I'll have to see if anything comes up here. Kyle Shanahan doesn't look too happy. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Niners, good block up front. Good push on the Chargers. Okay. So San Francisco 24, 49ers, Los Angeles Chargers 20, 5:40 left. So I can kind of watch both of these now as we're going in here at the end of the game. So Niners, Chargers on NFL Network. Shotgun set. Hawks. They're trying to bleed the clock out. Raiders know it too. Good stop. Gain of 2 or 3. See if the Niners have the same strategy against the Chargers. I imagine they're trying to just run the ball and bleed the clock. So we'll see where it goes. My Bucks won today, 17-15 over the Cowboys. That's impressive. 3-1 preseason. I would have never imagined that. Might be a long year for your boy. All right. 2nd down and 5. Shotgun set. Hawks. Hands the ball off again. Good tackle. Gang tackle. Raiders. Gang, gang, gang. All right. We're getting now to almost the end. Both games. These are the last games of the 2019 preseason. And we can rejoice because you know we're ready for that regular season. You know your boy is. Yeah, I think that they may move on from Carr. The rumor is Justin Herbert from my Ducks. You know, if they end up having a year where they finish 4th in the AFC West or 3rd, Justin Herbert has been linked to the Raiders. I know John Gruden likes him a lot. So if they do move on from Carr, don't be surprised if they go for a QB. All right, good tackle Raiders on 3rd and 3. Clock is running, 4:30 and counting. Raiders looks like they'll have one last shot to be able to tie this game up. All right, Seahawks, hurry up and punt the ball. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm kind of happy that we're winding down with the preseason, though. Long, long preseason. Who knows how many games we'll have next year. Hawks with the punt. Oh! That's a flag. And we got a fumble. A scramble for the ball, but, oh, he got blasted. Ooh, Jennings hurt himself. That wasn't smart. Yeah, Ugo Amadi did it, but yeah, you got to give him time to come down with the ball, Jennings. All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. About 5 minutes left in this Niners game, too. San Francisco 49ers 24, Chargers 20. So I got it on my phone now on the mobile app. And we got Seahawks 17, Raiders 9. Ooh, nice tackle by the Niners. Woohoo! Great play. Great play. All right, let's get this clock running so you can finish off this preseason. Your boy's got lots of things to do. Definitely them dragging it out. But you know what? I love football, so I don't even mind. I can definitely do the live stream. 3-4 hours straight, no problem. Peterman, there we go. Good gain. Gain about 5 or 6. Good play. Yeah, and Tommy H, we'll have to see, you know what I mean, how the Raiders play this season. I mean, if they overachieve and get to 8, 9, or 10 wins, they may keep Carr. You know, they may, invest in him moving forward. But if they win 6 games or less, you know, there's a chance where they may move on, you know, and go to another quarterback like Herbert. We'll see. Shotgun set, 2nd down and 4, Raiders. Little dump down. Get that first down. There you go. First down, Raiders. Move the chains. Okay. Carlos Tafoya. You don't think that they're going to move on from Carr? You might be surprised. I mean, it all depends if it's Gruden's guy or not. It's possible. I don't think Carr's bad. You know what I mean? I think he's a decent quarterback, but I mean, moving forward, if Gruden's going to be there for another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. Yeah, I know they live by each other, but that doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean? It's all about winning football games, and I know they're neighbors, and they have a good connection on Hard Knocks. I watch every show. I read all the articles. I watch all the training camps for the Raiders, so I'm very familiar with the relationship that they have, but, I mean, it just depends on, you know, wins and losses, you know? But I don't think that they'll finish last. I mean, wins and losses is everything, you know what I mean? If they go 3-13, you know, I mean, they definitely could move on. And Peterman and obviously Glennon aren't the answer. You can't have them come in for Carr, you know what I mean? Because obviously they're not as good as him. So, you know, they could look at Justin Herbert or maybe some of the other QBs that are coming in. But with that even being said, I mean, they might be better off sticking with Carr. He's not a top 10 quarterback in the league, but he's top 15. There we go. Oh, what a pop. Oh, that's definitely a penalty. A flag party. Oh! Raiders are back in it. 2 minutes left. Man, he got popped. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. Seahawks 17, Raiders 9. Ooh, helmet to helmet. Oh, what a pop. Lots of kind of dirty hits in this matchup. Oh, Carlos, tell him. Let him know. All right, Raiders. Nice quick slant route. They're going to get in the end zone. Nice pass on 1st and 10. Now it just depends, can they make the 2-point conversion? All right, 2-minute warning. End of the game. Raiders in the red zone. They got a chance. And then we got Niners and Chargers as well, wrapping up the preseason. Raiders, Broncos. Those matchups are going to be fun because, like I said, everyone was kind of banking on the Broncos to be better. But, I mean, if you watch Hard Knocks and you watch the chemistry that Gruden has with his guys, and Mayock and Gruden drafted really well, everyone was pissed when Khalil Mack got traded and Amari Cooper. But you can tell Cleveland Farrell is a nice DN player, a nice edge rusher. Jonathan Abrams is going to be a nice safety for years to come, right? And you got a starter there, right, that has aspirations to be in a Pro Bowl in the next 3 years. Cleveland Farrell's trying to get his, and Josh Jacobs might end up being the best player out of those 3. You got your nice starting running back, the best one since Darren McFadden, right? And he might be better. I mean, he's going to be one of those guys, you know? Oh, yeah, you got Antonio Brown, Tyrell Williams, Josh Jacobs, Carr, Farrell, Abrams. Come on, man. Your boy knows. I'm on top of it, Carlos. You know what I mean? I follow every team, every player, every backup. You know what I mean? I grind, you know. But we just got to make sure AB's feet are healthy. But, I mean, he's going to get over 10 touchdowns this season, and that's big facts. And he's going to be a big reason why they probably pass the Broncos in the AFC West, and it's going to be crazy. Just our Northwest Sports Fanatics. I don't have a personal one because I'm just too busy grinding. But I do have a Twitter, though, if you want to go on there. Yeah, just our Facebook page. Just our, you know, and then me and Marcus have our Twitters, individual, and then we just have a Northwest Sports Fanatics for just Instagram. Yeah, and a lot of people are afraid to say that the Raiders, you know, are going to be able to compete, but, you know, I'm not. You know, you can just tell, you know, the way that they've taken on the persona of John Gruden. You know, I'm a Bucs fan, so I've seen, you know, the good times and the bad times. My team sucks. They're shit. They haven't been to the playoffs since 2007, right? But I do know one thing about John Gruden. He knows how to motivate and he knows how to coach, and there's a different aura with the Raiders this season. You can see it. You can feel it. You know, not only with games on preseason, but Hard Knocks. You know what I mean? You know it. I don't spit lies. Women lie, men lie. Facts don't lie. And I got the big facts. Oh, nice tackle by the Seahawks. Little goal line stand. This is big right here. Let's get a touchdown, Raiders. I like teams finishing games off. You know, people think, preseason doesn't matter. Bullshit. It does. You know what I mean? Especially when the Raiders can go 4-0 with no AB in the whole preseason. That means something. You know, as a guru of the tape and the websites and the team camps and, you know, everything about every single player. I mean, I follow all of it. What were you told, Carlos? All right, 3rd down and 1. Let's get in the end zone. Let's punch it in. Little slant route. Oh, they hand it off. Gosh. See, Hawks were waiting for that. Should have passed it. Moose, 5-9-1, 2-3-4. What it do? How are ya? Don't matter about the win or the lose. It matters about the finish. It's all about finishing. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You know, it's true. You know? And the thing is, think about like going into preseason, if you're a Raiders fan. Did you in your wildest dreams think that you would go 4-0 in preseason with no AB? Fuck no. No Raiders fan thought that. They played better than expected. You know what I mean? Glennon's played better. Peterman has played better. You know what I mean? It's nice to see. And Josh Jacobs is going to be a stud. He's going to be a guy that's going to compete for Rookie of the Year. It's going to either be Kyler Murray, Josh Jacobs, right? Kyler Murray for the Cardinals, Josh Jacobs for the Raiders, or David Montgomery for the Bears on the offensive side of the ball. Handoff, get in there! Touchdown, Raiders! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. Gruden likes it. Go for fucking 2. Let's go. See, I get into it. You know what I mean? I get into it more than a Raider fan gets into it. I love it. Shit means something. You don't see John Gruden showing the Chucky face for nothing. He wants to go 4-0. Just imagine what Raiders fans would think if you guys started off 0-4. Or what Mike Mayock and his aura about him or Gruden. People would be like, oh, fuck, we're 0-4. We're going to lose all our games this season. But now they feel confident. Let's get this 2-point conversion, though. Shotgun set. Oh, that was a flag. Go down, go down. Yeah, false start on the offense. Come on, Raiders. Raiders. I just win 9-2. What to do? The one thing, though, in preseason, they hate overtime. So it's not like they're just going to roll over and give up. You know, they're going to try to tie this game, and then Seahawks will try to go down and kick a field goal and win it. So, oh, Carlos, you're all good, man. And make sure anyone that's in the room, subscribe to our channel, smash the fucking like button, check out our merch, enjoy the Raiders and the Seahawks. Oh, we'll be here all year long, forever. Fuck. 10:03 Pacific time. It's lunchtime, sack lunchtime. Yum, 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 yum. And Raiders fans are a little disappointed, but you know what? The line didn't protect right there, but they tried. Now Seahawks are happy. The best gum chewer in the game, Pete Carroll. They'll kneel it down a few times, and gosh, I was really hoping that they would get that though, because I just watch Hard Knocks and enjoy it. I watch it every year since the beginning. I love being able to see the chemistry that the coaches have with the players, the camaraderie, and you know. With that being said, 3-1 in the preseason is amazing. You know, for a team that everyone sleeps on. And they're definitely going places. It may not be this season, but once they get to Vegas, you better believe it. You know, they'll be on their way. And I plan on going to Vegas and visiting them. I've never been to Vegas to party, but I'll go to Vegas to watch the Raiders in that new stadium. You better believe it. All right, now Raiders are going to go for an onside kick, I would assume. Cole, back to kick. Or maybe they'll just try to kick it normally. We'll see. We'll see. All right, he's going deep. Oh, okay, he slides. And Raiders only have one timeout, so. Yeah, it's just going to end now. They're just going to kneel it 3 times and it's over. Yeah, it's over. Over. OVA, over. But it's all right. I'll wait to the very end. Minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. 1st and 10. Oh, maybe they won't just give up. Maybe they'll actually try to run some running plays to bleed the clock instead of just kneeling. I figured they would just kneel 3 times, but, I mean, and if it was the NFL, they would. Uh-oh. Ooh, he's loose. 1st down, Seahawks. Damn it. There's the game. Now you get some kneel downs, and it's over. Nice run, though. Good tackle there at the end, but God, he got loose. All right, 1:05 and counting. So let's kneel the ball or hand it off. All right, here we got the kneel down now. So make sure you guys subscribe to our channel, smash the like button, check out our merch with the links below. Carlos, have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a good one. And like I said, I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Northwest Sports Fanatics. It's your boy Orion, and I'm out.